wagon, and you met your Kodo.
Yeah, Kodo.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Oh,
Wait,
man, that
did
thing
we
was-
meet Kodo?
Yes.
Yeah,
we
you just
went
hung out
with
in
him.
his pen for a while.
Oh, right, I remember. I walked in there. Okay. I was mixing up my animals.
Do you also remember what came after that?
I think I'm drunk.
Oh, yes,
Definitely
you
not.
are.
I
Wow.
am blackout wasted. Only because Wilfred knocked me out, and yeah, you're...
So yeah, I had to knock out Ansel because he wouldn't put the bottle
Typical Ansel.
there. By the way, I'm hiding that bottle back where I found it, because nobody besides me and possibly Zeta could drink this without, repercussions, and look where Zeta's at right
You say that, but like,
It's definitely not meant for general consumption.
Oh no. I mean, if Luthien wants to take a shot, then feel free. Go ahead.
No.
Let's see what happens.
Luthien doesn't see that as a good idea. He saw it
And,
happen to two people. He ain't into it.
This is a great idea. What are you talking about? Drunk.
Yeah,
Drunk
you're.
Zeta. This is a perfect idea.
Are there
I
any
don't know if I
beds?
believe you.
But you know, it's a better idea. Some more of that. Some more of that drink. Wilfred, where is it?
No, nah.
I need another
So
shot.
I'm trying to move away from them and like put it back where I found it. But if anybody tries to like get the bottle, I'm gonna put my whole like palm into their face and be like, "I think you've had enough," and like hold them my arms.
You already mentioned putting it away, so I imagine you probably don't have it on you.
This is gonna be my little secret hiding spot.
Where is it?
It's gone. You've
Did
had
you
enough.
drink it all?
I'm cutting you off.
You drank it all, didn't you? You
Sure.
miser, you taking all the fun. It's not cool.
You can get a regular drink, but after you sober up.
You're not my mom or my dad or my devil spawn. Can't tell me what to do.
Nah, but I'm the sober friend, so I'm in charge of you.
You know what? You're generally reliable, so I'm gonna trust you this time.
All right. Thanks for the generally reliable part. Warms my heart.
I'm a little jaded lately, man.
The cockles of your heart.
I'm using up a lot of my warm and fuzzy on this mission with you guys.
All right. Well, I think you need to take a nap. Let's find a bed for you to lay in this.
I don't need to lay down. I'm fine. I'm fine.
Zeta, it's time for you to take a nap.
Oh my god.
You had been talking about going to the library too.
Oh no, she's not going anywhere. I'm not letting
I'll be
either
quiet.
Ansel or Zeta get out of here.
I'm not going anywhere. I'm blacked out.
Yeah, let's keep
Oh.
it that way.
I'm going to the library.
I want to go to the library.
No,
I
you're
do
drunk.
need you to wake me up later, Wilfred, just so you know.
I know, but you two are staying, right? Until you sober up.
Since when did you become my dad?
Well, you're drunk. You're not thinking straight, and I'm not sure.
Meanwhile, I'm like, what spells can I use right now on him?
Oh, great, we got
I
another
already hit
buddy.
it pretty good.
Yeah, you did, but
That's
I'm
true.
still raring to go. Somebody wants to fight. Hey.
I do believe it's
I'm-
still pouring down right outside.
Oh yeah, it
It
is.
is indeed.
Yeah, you see that? It's raining outside. You want to go outside drunk and get wet? It's not fun.
Alright, fine. I'll wait here and make sure that Ansel's body stays warm.
Okay.
Hey,
That was interesting.
why?
Yeah.
What happened?
You said something weird.
Yeah, you did.
What did I say that's weird?
Nothing. Just let's find you a bed that you can lay. Is there a bed in this little fort thing that we?
I don't need a bed.
Yeah, the bunk rooms still have their bunks in them.
Why are they gonna send me? You sending me to my room, Dad?
Yes, I'm not your
Well,
dad.
first we gotta
but yes.
find you a room, but yes, that's what we're gonna do with you.
Why?
You're no fun when you're drunk.
And you're probably not good in a
Most
fight, which
fun.
probably will happen.
Most fun.
So do you guys still remember I put the picture of the map of the cart in Discord under
Yeah.
chart storage or cart storage? The bunk rooms are the 3 large rooms on the 2nd floor.
Alrighty, well, I'm just gonna heft Ansel on my shoulder because he's still passed out and be like, alright, let's go find some beds. And come on, Zeta.
Where's
Grab on
cart
the back of my
storage
arm.
at?
I can
The
walk.
channel in Discord. It should be in the notes section.
Yeah, right in the middle. So yeah, I'm gonna
I
go
don't see it.
upstairs.
If
Right
you go to
under
cart-
treasure?
In
It's right, yeah, it's
Discord?
right.
Yeah, I'm sitting in the Discord, and the only thing in notes
cart
I see
storage.
is Chronicles. All I see is
There's Chronicle,
Chronicles,
Contacts,
Contacts.
Prompts, Treasury, Art Storage.
I don't
Scroll
have
down.
that tab.
Mmm.
Really?
And the notes?
Yeah, I don't have that tab. Watch, I'll post a.
I'll share with you the thing, Gage.
Okay, whatever you did, it's there now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I put it in.
Tell me that.
It was, because you have a guest role,
That's what I
and
figured.
that one didn't have the, I didn't have the permissions set up for it on that channel yet.
Sorry about that.
So yeah, let's get you two in bed. Let's go
Alright.
find the bed.
I can't sleep right now, but I'll watch Sleepy Face over here.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Let's take it to the
I
north
feel so
bedroom.
safe.
And you can move in, Zeta. You can like look around, see what you want to do to the place. You know what I mean?
It's time for some decorating.
Okay.
Yeah, we
So I-
can have fun figuring out what who's gonna share rooms with who. You know what I mean? Cool stuff.
Wake me up and I can help you.
Nah, you're
Absolutely
drunk.
not.
So yeah, we're just gonna dump them both in the same room, and then I'm gonna hang out outside of it just to make sure they don't get away.
As he's leaving, Zeta casts Druidcraft and makes. Will this work?
No, you think you were doing that?
Oh shit! Wait. Never
Drunk and
mind.
casting spells, great ideas.
Well, it
Great.
seems appropriate, you know? But I think I would just end up making my area fart smell instead of him fart smell. So if I cast
Good.
it right now, then I'm gonna sit and fart smell for a while. So
Yeah, you would.
So
Yeah, I'm just gonna dump
So
them
I
both
got
in the
nothing.
same room. Yeah, I know. Go get in there. No magic. I slap
Okay.
your hands.
okay. I don't got anything that doesn't punish myself right now anyway, so you're lucky I'm in enclosed spaces right now.
Sure, I am. Alrighty. I'm gonna dump him on a bottom bunk and be like, sit, sleep, but you're not leaving this room until you sober.
We're grounded, dude. And she like kicks at his leg to let him know. Even though he's unconscious. We're grounded, dude. Tap, tap. We're stuck here for a while. That's how I thought you felt about this. Oh, first I gotta get stared at in my sleep. And now I can't even take a nap because this one snores.
So after dropping these two off, I look back to Larin and Luthien. Yeah, you guys can go ahead. I guess I'm gonna guard us now. Guard them now.
Guard them from us or guard us from them?
Guard them from the world from them.
Okay.
But yeah, make sure to pick up that book on Kodos if you can.
Yeah, no problem. I'll find it. They know me in the library.
Alright.
Do I hear?
Well,
Can
I'm
I
gonna
hear outside when I'm inside?
It depends on where they're standing.
I'd be standing like at the right corner of the table because I'm gonna take a seat.
Oh, you're still
Hopefully
inside?
there's a chair right there.
Then yeah. From there, you'd still be able to hear them.
Give me. I want something. I want. Be nice. I forgot what I was gonna say. Coda. What's this? Be nice to our new friend. And she just plops down because she has no idea what's going on in her mind right now.
So Wolford gives Larin and Luthien a pained look and he's like, "Please hurry." And I'm gonna sit
Okay.
down and take a short rest. Damn you, Gage.
This is out of character stuff. So I'm looking at the cart storage, and Wolf, I can see one thing that you can already.
What's that?
The annoying halfling children. We don't have them anymore.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, yes. I'll need the cart storage is pretty empty given the fact that we have no cart.
Yeah.
I'll need to
Yeah,
go
I
through there
know.
and actually start adding things again.
I lost a couple of. I have only 3 javelins now, by the by. Do I still have my hand axes? I do have my hand axes, huh? Well, I'm gonna kick up a chair and put my feet on the table. Best be off then, guys. And I'm just gonna take a short rest, right?
Well, I'm gonna head to the library.
Mhm.
I think I'm going by myself.
Larin was gonna go with you, right?
Oh, right, Laren. Right, Laren's coming with me. That's right,
Your favorite fan, your biggest fan.
dude. He's the best member of this party. You shut up. So I'll go out into the rain, and I assume Laren's probably gonna follow me out there.
Yeah.
Alright. And I'll just start leading the way towards the towards the library. Since I don't know if Laren knows the way.
I know the way. I've been there. I think. I mean, I've been to a library. There might be more than one.
Oh, I've only been to the one. I mean, if there's a second one, I definitely
Maybe
would
it's
like
the
to know
same
about
one. I don't know if there's a second one.
it. Well, if you've been to
I
a
mean-
library and I've been to a library, and I take you to one you ain't been to.
I like
Well, there we
books,
go.
so
Well, yeah, me too,
you know,
man.
I would have. And when I came here, it was one of the first places I went.
Yeah, me too, man.
Cool.
Is it still raining just as hard as it was before?
It's starting to lighten up a little bit, but it's still definitely like a solid rain.
What was the book I made
Yeah,
up
then just
last
a shower.
session? Game of something. Game of. It was like Game of Thrones, but something else.
I don't remember, man.
Or well, didn't
I
I?
don't
Or
remember that either.
or Lord?
You
No,
did,
Lord
but
of
I
the.
don't remember what it was.
It wasn't Game of
Yeah,
Thrones. It
Lord
was
of
Lord of
the-
the something. Lord of the. But not rings. It was something else.
Yeah,
Flies.
something like that.
Lord of the Flies, definitely.
No. Lord of the Strings. That's right.
Yeah, that's what it was, because it
Have
was
you read
the
Lord of the
bag was your
Strings?
difference.
No, I haven't. I haven't read Lord of the Strings. I have eaten at a place called Lord of the Wings, though.
Huh.
Wow.
It's a good book. You should check it out.
I'll have to do that. I'll have to write that down in my to-read journal. It's rather long.
It's just like a fiction.
Yeah? I mean,
Story.
what's it about?
Out of
Regale
character,
me.
I don't remember how I described it before, but
Unfortunate.
I think
The
it.
King of
I think
Bards.
I think.
Just
Yeah, I
make
think it
something
was
up.
some kind of. It was some kind of a bard story. Yeah, Lord of the Strings. He like plays a lute or something, and he's like a cool. He's like a bard that's hero that saves the world. I don't. I'll tell him the same description I gave last time. I just don't remember what it is.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Something to look forward to in the library.
Yeah, I guess I'll have to find that book you're talking about. Sounds very interesting.
Yeah, it's one of my favorites.
Am I sober enough to be productive while I sit here?
Are you ever?
Okay, that was out of character. Settle down. And I was gonna drink tonight too, but I have to work after this. Fuck. But yeah, am I functioning enough to like, train anything or focus on anything?
I would say give me an Arcana check if you wanted to practice your wild shaping.
I just want to, read one of my books or like make my time here
Okay.
useful, even if it's like whatever I can
Drunken?
do. Yeah.
Yeah, you can read a book, but actually absorbing something is the question.
Right. Alright, instead, I'm gonna find little crumpled up things to throw at Ansel's face while he's asleep, then, I guess. Since I'm not
Wow.
functioning. Oh, wait, you said I can do an Arcana check to see if it'll work?
Yeah. To see if you actually absorb anything.
Oh, that was at advantage. Sorry.
That's okay, we'll just use the first one. And you were reading your book on tieflings, was it?
That sounds good.
I don't know about any other books you're carrying.
Just whatever I'm able to functionally.
Oh, the history book of...
The history of tieflings, yeah.
No, this is Lysian.
Oh.
That was Lysian's character sheet. I was looking at the wrong one.
Yeah, I was gonna say, history of the dwarves.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's just the tiefling ancestry book.
Ancestry. Okay. Which means it doesn't tell me much.
It tells you
Oh,
your
you've
secret.
already read it before, so
Oh, I
it's
finished
kind of,
it. Oh, okay.
You kind of browse back through, but nothing really sticks in your head, anything new. So you read it, but it's more just to pass the time than actually absorb anything from it.
Drunken, useless again.
And I believe Lucian paid for a membership at the library, right?
If I remember correctly, yes. I've been there like probably 3 or 4 times at this point.
No, I think you've only been there. This would be your third one, I think.
3rd time? Oh, okay.
Yeah, because you visited, the other time that you're thinking of is when you stopped at Bori's house? The bookstore in, Tumanzar.
Oh, okay. Well, guess I've only been to this thing 3 times.
Because you were here once late at night,
Yeah, and
and
I
then there
plan on
was
coming
one
back
other
and doing
time that
stuff.
was right after the first day, I think it was. In the tournament.
It's pretty much been every night. I just come back to this place.
Hmm.
And you wanted to look for a book on Kodos?
Yes. Absolutely.
So, were you just gonna ask, or were you just gonna look on your own, or were you planning on asking the librarian?
Now, probably best to what is the name of the guy that I've interacted with a couple times there? Or have I actually ever gotten his name?
It's been different people both
Oh.
times.
Well then, yeah. I mean, I'll just go up to one of the librarians and ask them specifically if they have anything on. Sorry, sick for like 2 weeks. I'll ask them if they specifically have anything on any kind of exotic animals, specifically large breed, like the Kodo.
A book on large creatures. Ugh. Probably some better staring tomes be more detailed on the matter. But we don't have any of those. I think we still have a copy of the Islaran Bestiary. Let me just go and check there.
Alrighty.
She hurries off over behind the desk for a minute and pulls out a great big huge book and leaves through for just a little bit. Yeah, we still have a copy. It's in right now, just hasn't been filed away yet.
Okay. Will it have anything like what I'm searching for?
Well, Kodo's best thing know originally come from Isla, so it should have something.
I see. So it's not that I'm specifically going to get information on the exact creature, but more of the ancestor of said creature.
Well, unless I'm mistaken, Kodos still live there,
Oh,
and his
okay.
ranchers go down, capture him, and bring him elsewhere to sell him.
I see. So then, yeah, it sounds like it would probably have what I need in it.
And I'm not sure if you remember from the world map. And it's also something I haven't mentioned before because it hasn't been super important.
Mhm.
Eslar is actually the territory south of Nosiris, which is where you're from, Luthien.
Oh, okay.
It was also the region that was terrorized by Shai Hulud hundreds of years ago,
Nah, doesn't sound like
and
a thing he'd do.
it's left as sort of a wasteland following the War of Conquest, because it was predominantly Gnomish land. And what Gnomish land still exists, like still survived, has been absorbed into Nosiris now.
Well, yeah, that's how conquest works.
Wow.
Yeah,
Just so you know, like, the history of what's going on there.
gotcha.
Do you guys have Lord of the Strings? Do you have that here?
Yeah, he's looking for some fiction books. Can you help him out?
Lord of the Strings. We might have a copy still in, but it's quite a popular book.
Yeah, it's one of my favorites.
Yes, it's a very popular one, and it's just
Isn't
it's
there a
always
new?
out. You understand? The members are always borrowing. I'll
Do you have the
check
new
really
one?
quick here.
I don't know what it's called, but they like, isn't there a new one coming out in the series?
I've heard about it, but I
think
believe the author's from London, so we usually only get
I
the
think it's
books
called Return of the Strings.
5-6 years later.
I think it's Return of the Strings.
Did you say 6 years later?
5
Whoa.
or 6, yeah.
It's a bit of a
Well, it
lag
takes-
time there.
Well, there's only one person writing the books, right? So it's got to be copied, and the copies have to be traded and sent along.
Oh, jeez, you
It
got
gets around London a lot faster. Usually
Anyway,
the series will buy their first extra copies, and we only get them after that.
If you have Return of the Strings, that's the one I really want, or the new one, whatever. I think that's what it's called. But if you just have the Lord of the Strings, I mean, can I check them out? How long do I have to bring them back, or do I have to buy it?
As long as you get a membership, you can borrow one book at a time.
Okay. Yeah, I
You
want a
can read as
membership.
many in the library as you like.
I mean, you might remember me. I was in here the other day reading, but I didn't talk to anybody. I just read a couple books that I saw or was reading a little bit. But yeah, I would like a membership.
You're a young lad making the swooshing noises while you read the. Oh, you read the book, wasn't you?
Yeah, that was me.
That sounds like you, bud.
You enjoy those ones with the sword fights in them, do you?
I do. Yeah, I like any kind of. I love the sword fighting books. Do you know any good ones?
Not so much the sword fighting ones, but happens we have a copy somewhere about. You heard of Slava Drumbeard?
Slavendra. See,
He's
a dwarf.
He was in the tournament this year, I believe.
oh yeah.
Used to be an adventurer. We have a copy of his journal.
Which
Oh,
one was
I
it?
cool.
think
The cleric.
that's the cleric, yeah.
Okay. I was asking Larry,
Think
because I figured
it's
Larry would know.
out right now. But I can put it on layaway for you.
Okay. Yeah, that would
Try
be
to
cool.
hold on to it if we get it back.
Okay. I mean, I think we're. I don't know how long we'll be, but we'll, when we come back, if you could hold it for me, that would be great. How long would you put them on hold?
Usually only a week or so,
Okay.
but we do have to copy or transcribe more tomes anyways. I'd put it on the list for you.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, he was cool. Like
Aaron, which
I saw
one
him
was
at the
guy he's talking
arena.
about?
Slava was the Drumbeard. One of they had two dwarfs. One of them
Double
have
dwarf with the red hair.
bagpipes,
The b-
and he's the one without the bagpipes.
the one we defeated in like a single round.
Yeah,
Actually,
yeah.
no.
No,
He was the
the
one who tanked a beating from
Well, he was trying
Gerard
to.
for like 4 rounds.
He was trying to. He was the one that was like trying to make a spell, and you kept like saying nope,
Oh yeah.
nope, not that one. Yeah, that. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that guy. Yeah.
He like
he
tried
did
to
that
do a
right.
spell, and you were like nope.
Yeah,
I
I'm
could-
pretty good at that.
Yeah. Maybe you can teach me that.
Maybe.
He's so cute.
I mean, all it is just interrupting people. You're pretty
Yeah.
good at that already.
He cast a spell, and
Damn.
you said, not in my house. Not in Luthien house.
Not in my house. Yeah. There's a guy back, where I'm from, Noceris. There's a really tall elf that played the sports game, and he used to say that to people.
Cool.
Yeah,
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
it's pretty cool.
I don't really do. I'm not a big sport. I mean, I'm not into sports,
In
but
the middle of your
that sounds-
conversation, there's a loud f- and the librarian found the book you were looking for, Luthien.
Perfect.
It was just on the rack that hadn't been sorted yet. This is the best chair you're looking for. So I just got to sign this out for your name, or are you just gonna read it here today?
Oh, let's just sign it out. How long can I keep it for?
However long you like. You just can't sign out any more until you bring this one back.
Gotcha. Do you have do you have God damn it.
You right there?
Sorry.
The rain must have got you sick, buddy.
Yeah, maybe a little bit. I'm not all that my constitution's not what it should be. You know what I mean? Man, whew, there's probably a spell for that I should learn. Do you have other branches in other cities?
Not so much, unfortunately.
That's upsetting.
A lot of dwarves tend not to get on so well with others.
What? They don't?
No, lots of tension between clans, you understand?
Well, yeah, but I mean, you're all still dwarves.
Oh yeah,
Doesn't that count for something?
but different regions have their agreements and disagreements. Around here is a little bit of a toss-up sometimes. The Wildstones and the Germbeards are the two big ones around here. Not so much a fans of each other.
Ooh.
But I mean, yeah, I mean, I get that they compete with each other, but I mean, if you guys were attacked or something, they would fight together, wouldn't they?
If they're attacked by something from outside.
Well, yeah, I mean,
But most of the time they're attacking each other.
how
Ooh.
serious does it get?
Not so bad in recent years, but only about I think 100 years ago or so. Last big clan war.
Now, when you say clan war, is that like a euphemism for like they were like fighting each other a little bit here and there, or are we talking like full-fledged battlefield war?
Like a full-on battlefield.
Oh wow.
Oof.
This
I mean,
was
and the head keeper
Oh,
just
sometime-
allows this?
oh, he's only the head keeper for here.
Well, yeah, okay. Well, I mean, the head keeper for the area this battlefield took place in, I should say.
Well, they don't tend to care for it. They try to keep it to a minimum. There's only so much you can really do, though.
Well, I suppose so. When folks want to kill each other, folks want to kill each other. Ain't much you can do about it.
Yep.
But I mean, how do you guys stay so ruggedly independent with all this tribal warfare? I mean, don't the other kingdoms want to take you guys over?
Oh, sure. Londa's given it a couple of shots. Not so much luck at it, though. I'm sure
mean-
you've seen just looking around town. Everybody's home's its own little fort.
Well, yeah, sure, but I mean, you know, if you guys are constantly at war with each other, I mean, aren't you concerned that some other superpower is gonna try and ally with one side against the other and turn you guys' whole system into a puppet government?
Not really.
No, okay.
Dwarves are, notoriously not fond of making deals with other people. When it comes to beating their rivals, anyways.
But what
The
if
clan wars are usually grudges. Something personal from 100 years ago that passes down father to son.
Oh, yeah. I mean, family feuds and such, they'll certainly happen. But I guess I don't understand. Like, what if somebody were to, you know, befriend or be an honorary member of one of the clans? I mean, and then try to use that as an advantage to, you know, push against one of the other clans. I mean, that's kind of outside interference, isn't it?
If an honorary member does something against another clan, it's the same as an attack from that clan they're an honorary member of.
Well, yeah, of course.
Uh-oh.
Might not be enough to start a war on its own, but certainly the sort of thing that's gonna start a grudge.
Well, interesting. Thank you for the information. I really appreciate
Oh, no
it.
trouble at all.
I love learning about this kind of stuff. Everybody's got their own strange systems, you know.
And
Can I check out the-
knowledge? Taking care
I want to
of books?
borrow the Drumbeard journal book, if that's okay. Oh wait, you said that you were gonna hold it for me. You don't have any.
I'm pretty sure it's up right now. I'll double check the book right now. And she flips through for a little bit. No, I see it is out right now.
Okay, okay. All right. Well, on my list, put on my whole list that one and the Return of the Strings, when that one's available. That's the new Lord of the
Yes.
Strings book. Yeah,
I'll
Unless you-
mark down New Lord of the Strings.
yeah. I think it's Return of the Strings. I'm not 100% sure on. Okay.
I like that Will forgot what was fucking going on there at the end. So I take the book and then sign it out in my name, and then head out with Laren. Unless you're trying to stay, Laren.
I added the book to your journal for now.
Ah, perfect. So many books to read, so little time.
Actually, that's right. I shouldn't add it to your journal until you actually take the time to read it.
No harm, no foul. I haven't actually looked at it yet.
Yes, fair.
I'm amazing. I read books just by looking at their cover.
Knowledge!
People keep telling me to not do that, but man, it's really fast and easy.
Just look at the front and back. I've learned everything I need to know. Just drop it.
It was a book that I knew I was gonna need to have shared for you guys. And then I wrote it yesterday, so I was a little excited to already share it.
It's all good. I'll start reading it instead of the Dwarven History one real soon.
Don't read it outside. It's still raining out there.
You know, you make a good point. I don't actually know if I could like prestidigitation the pages like dry. I'd rather not try.
Sounds dangerous. Or
Yeah.
at least there'd be lasting damage. At the very
Yeah.
least, you're faded.
Yeah, not gonna attempt it. Okay. At this point, I guess we head back to the cart.
Bless you.
Sorry.
Nah, you're good, you're good. Would enough time have passed to constitute a short rest? Because I could use some health points.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you'd benefit from a short rest over the time that they're at the library.
Perfect. So.
I don't get anything out of a short rest, though. I have to have a long one, right?
Oh, hey, look at that. Max health.
You probably gain a spell slot or something.
Nope, you regain your wild shapes, but that's it.
Oh right, wild shape. That's
Which
still
I
pretty
have
big.
'em, so I'm fine.
Are you still hungover, Zeta? I shout.
I
with the
don't,
board.
I don't get really hungover, but I'm not drunk anymore. I don't think. Am I drunk anymore?
Roll me a constitution save? You're still drunk.
I'm not drunk.
like-
You're drunk,
The same not the same like rantingly drunk.
right?
You're only drunk enough that you can acknowledge that yeah, you're still pretty drunk.
I'm tipsy, yeah. But I think you're still drunk too, cause
Okay.
you drank the same stuff I did.
Well, I'm not slurring my words, and I can walk on my own
I'm
2
not
feet and I have pretty good balance.
slurring. Balance.
Sure.
I
But
bet.
there's a difference between you and me. I'm immune to poison. You aren't.
I'm very resistant.
Is that the same as immune?
What makes you all special there, elf?
And
Elf?
I get
You calling me an elf?
Wait, what are you? Okay, out of character. What the hell are you again?
He's a human.
I'm a human.
That's what I was gonna say at first, but I was thinking it was wrong. What makes you so special, human?
This, and I like thumb the necklace. Remember this?
Oh, That's pretty
Yeah.
I
sweet.
was really expecting the removable thumb magic trick.
Oh no, no.
Like this!
Yeah.
I can do magic too.
Yeah.
Can I get a saving throw from Ansel as well, though?
Sure.
You die of alcohol poisoning.
God, I hope not.
Let's see that con save. $17.
So Ansel is.
You're only partially wounded by alcohol poisoning.
Well, you actually wake up.
One more time. Sorry.
You wake
You
up.
actually wake up. It kind of
Yay.
feels like you're sucking on a cannonball. Your jaw is just like sore and hurts. Your tongue, the roof of your mouth, your whole throat. It all hurts. Your head is still spinning and you're really dizzy and confused, but you're not unconscious anymore.
Good morning, sunshine.
So totally worth.
Sure, I guess. For you.
I
for
warned you.
me.
That's why I don't do that kind of thing.
Well, then why did you drink it in the first place?
Because it seemed socially necessary.
Alright.
I'm a social drinker. And when we're celebrating, it seems normal to partake.
Sure, but when I warn you about drinks, probably a good reason
That-
for that.
That's pussy shit.
Alright. Whatever.
Yeah.
Anyways,
High five.
Zeta,
High five, Ansel. High five.
High
you,
fives.
you do you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
so I'm gonna get in on this, but instead of high-fiving them, I'm gonna high-five Zeta's face and use the 5 points of lay on hands to sober her.
Ow, what are
Hey,
you, what's happening?
I think I need that.
Nah, and yeah, I'm gonna use the 5 points to get the poison out of Zeta's system.
You taking my buzz? You trying to take my buzz?
I just did.
Yep.
Girl.
You're a party pooper.
Party
Hey.
pooper.
Hey, would you want to have a hangover? Huh? You want to start throwing up all over the place? Huh? Do you want?
I already am.
Not you, her.
Yeah, I'll leave that to Ansel.
Yeah. No, maybe you want to give me a thank you. Oh, thanks, Wilfred. I'm not gonna have a splitting headache once I sober.
Thank you, Wilfred.
Don't
That's-
give in to him, Zeta. That's just what he wants.
That's
just
better,
all
yeah.
sarcasm, man. Don't worry.
Didn't sound like it.
Oh my god, my eye roll was audible. How did you not hear that?
Probably because I'm still 90% asleep.
Probably just
I just had to share this one.
And Zeta pets his face. Shh. Just shh. Lay down.
Don't you?
What's this?
What are we listening to?
Please don't leave me alone with him.
Oh, hey, Dead Day.
Lord Guru, there are only 3 of us left.
Dende, how does it feel to be the bronze medal?
Like everyone I know and love is dead.
Everybody has a pooper
that's
and
why they
invited you. Party pooper. Party pooper.
I've never heard this before.
Lord Guru,
Why are you still
Why are you still here?
Nail. Quit making out with your boyfriend. It sounds
Sounds
like
like-
this.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Well, yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah.
That's what I'm asking.
That's
you about.
another episode.
Yeah, that was a good
You
one.
were
what?
calling him.
Party
You were
pooper?
calling it Dragon Ball Z abridged. You were
Oh.
calling
Yeah.
him a party pooper, so I had to get the party pooper song. Every party needs a pooper, that's why they invited you.
All the old people are like,
Party
what?
pooper.
That's the song?
Yeah.
How funny.
Party pooper.
I am old, and yes, I'm what?
all the young people are like, "Oh yeah, I'll recognize what it is," and
Right.
everybody, all the old people are like,
What? Yeah, it's definite age difference going on here with the pop culture.
I
Dragon
like
Ball Z Abridged is a YouTube series, and it's just really funny.
I like it more than the original series. It's great.
I haven't really watched either.
Same. I definitely
Abridged is
haven't
the better
watched it.
version.
Oh heck yeah, it is. But yes, you're sober now, and now that you're sober and you're not passed out, I'm not responsible for you guys anymore. So I'm gonna go take a look around this wagon. Okay, bye.
Okay.
I'm gonna head out.
Okay. Does that mean I'm stuck watching him?
I don't know, but it's
I'm
not my
awake
problem
enough.
anymore.
You can leave.
Sword of Omens, give me sight beyond sight.
Sight beyond sight. Knowledge beyond knowledge. Power beyond power. Gotta love the Dragons.
Out of character. Are we leaving the city soon?
Uh,
The closing festival of this closing ceremony of the festival is tomorrow.
Okay, gotcha.
Well, if I may interject, I'm still drunk. So is everybody actually here?
nope.
No, it's just the three of us here. Everyone else is at the library.
Dang it! Why are we never together? I have to
Because
talk
you
to
passed
you guys,
out.
but I need
Just
to talk
getting-
to
Lyran and Lucian would be just getting back around now.
Oh, I think I hear them coming. Actually, and she leans
Perfect.
towards the window. Or something.
You hear rain.
Oh, would I wouldn't hear them speaking? Probably not. Yeah.
Lyran is there, so probably.
Right? He's probably like, and then.
Sharing the full story of the book that wasn't there.
Yeah. And then what happened? Ghosts. He had ghosts? That doesn't make any sense.
What the hell?
Somebody
Uh-huh,
apparently
yeah.
has not read Return of the King.
Nope.
Return of the Strings. I haven't read it yet.
Oh,
Lord of the Rings is for nerds.
Lord of the Strings. What's that? What? Lord of the Rings? That sounds dumb.
you know what's cooler than a string? A ring. You know what's
Oof.
cooler than a ring? A wing.
I mean,
He's a poet, and he didn't even know it.
Oh my god. I'm gonna go back to where. If you guys are saying this in character, I'm gonna go back to that bottle, that hidey hole, and start drinking.
Yes, this is entirely in character.
No, no,
Uh.
Wilfred, you stay here. Now that everyone's here, I've had something I want to talk about, but we're never together, or I'm past.
Yeah, whose fault is that?
Probably stop drinking, man.
The drunk part was my fault. The other times was everybody's fault.
It's not my fault.
Yeah, not mine either.
So anyway,
Anywho,
Yeah.
So you guys remember my tattoo things from earlier when I tried to hit the elf and failed?
no.
I don't know.
Everybody saw it.
I don't think we were paying attention to you.
You were flailing in the rain, and that's all I remember.
I have a video for this, but I don't know where it's at.
No Pornhub, please.
It
Yeah.
was not Pornhub.
I have a cool ring.
Yeah,
But
what kind of ring
it's
is
like
it?
some kid with a fake lightsaber swinging it around in the rain trying to look. Anyway.
It's just a ring I found. It's pretty cool.
So, to say it easy, the reason why I'm not currently dead and buried 6 feet under somewhere, I kinda made a deal with the demon.
Ooh.
Ah,
Oh,
What
that
kind
didn't
of
work.
demon? Demon or devil? There's a difference.
Demon.
Oh, those things usually are bad.
Full demon. Or I
What
think
kind of
she's
demon?
I think she's
Oh,
a
she.
lesser demon. I think. I forget. I have to look real.
You know,
God,
it's
there's-
not the
there's a lot
worst
of demon
thing.
lords.
I mean, where do you think I came from?
Zeta would actually know a little bit more about it than most of the rest of you, and she's got her book on fiends that she's read. Demons. The main difference between demons and devils is that devils are weaker and banded together, forming laws and rules, and taking over the spire, which is where all the portals that connect to the material plane exist. Any demon that makes it to the material plane is either so clever or so powerful that they can trick or fight their way through the spire and escape through the portal.
So
Pretty
anyway,
cool.
that happened. Next thing, I need to leave to go to Foaming tomorrow afternoon. And
To
I
where?
know Foaming. It's I think north of here.
Okay.
yeah.
And I think I talked to Wilfred about it, and he wants to head that way too.
Not
But regardless of whether you guys come or not, I have to leave.
Wilfred,
Otherwise,
does this have
I
to do with
die.
the thing you had me researching?
yeah. Rex is located in Foamy, but I'm not sure if seeking out this thing is a good idea on your part as well, Ansel. I mean, going
I
it
don't
alone.
have a choice. I go
What?
or I die.
So you
Oh,
don't have a choice. There's always a choice, man.
Well, I'd prefer not to die.
Oh, come on, man. That's not the end.
it's usually the beginning of the same thing.
Oh, I was
For
gonna say
us.
the beginning of a new zombie for me, but yeah, whatever.
Well, if I die, then I lose my powers and then become a basic person
Nobody wants you to be a
with
basic
nothing.
Oh,
Mm.
there we go. Finally got it to work.
So, out of curiosity, how did you gain the demon's powers? What kind of ritual does that entail?
I didn't do a ritual. I was laying there, dying
Oh.
on the ground.
Oh.
And she kind of I didn't actually see her. She came to me like in a vision and was like, "Hey, so I have a deal for you."
Is that how she approached you? Just like, so.
I can't actually remember. It's been a long time.
To be fair, you were dying.
That too.
Actually, even Ansel doesn't know the exact details or specifics of it.
Oh, okay.
All I know is I think she's like a spider lady.
I'm sorry, you say Spider Lady?
Spider lady.
Spider Lady. Huh.
I hate spiders.
They're not great.
So yeah, that's where I'm at, and
Huh.
I'm hoping you guys can come with me, but I hold no ill judgment if you guys don't.
Well, if we come with you, are you going to turn into a spider?
No,
Are you
Are
going to
there
turn
gonna
into
be
half
other
spider?
spiders?
I'm holding up my end of my bargain.
Are there gonna be
I hunt
other
for her
spiders?
and she keeps me alive.
Mm.
Not
they're-
that
they're
I'm
right.
aware of.
Okay.
All I know is I'm hunting a very powerful undead, which sounds very similar to what Wilfred.
What I'm inquiring about is more like
So, the both of you need to go to this place. Foaming.
Well,
Mhm.
I have to go. Wilfred
Well,
doesn't have to go.
You don't
Not yet.
have to go. It's just it'd probably be best if you did. You know, what with
Yeah.
staying alive and all.
Yeah, living's fun, kind of. You can get wasted.
Sometimes it's fun.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to have conversations with, you know.
Others.
Yeah. Anyway.
Sounds scary.
Sounds
So, anyway.
scary. It probably is, because this thing, from what we figured out about Raxus, is that he's been around for years, almost like a folktale creature, somewhat, and he has something to do with what happened with my dad, but who knows? And I wasn't planning on confronting him this soon. In fact, I wanted to go back to the Milestone Inn because I got my new weapon being built.
Oh, forgot about that. Well, they said how long is it going to take them? 3 weeks, right?
2 weeks, and she will hold it for 2 months. But
Oh,
it
for 2
takes
months?
about
Oh, man, we got time.
3 weeks to get back to the Milestone Inn.
Yeah,
That's
we're
before we leave Defoamy.
Exactly.
Yeah, well, I mean, we travel pretty fast. I
The
think
what?
we'll be all right.
You don't understand. I need to have this. I've already paid a lot of gold for this.
I mean, that's fine. I mean, if you want to go to the Milestone Inn, we can totally do that. But then, you know, your boy over here is gonna die. We can let him
Not
go on
gonna
his
die.
own, but
Well, I mean, I could talk to her. I'm sure she wouldn't mind if we went and rigged up before we went to kill this person. I don't know for sure. Like, I might have to
She's
stick
not
around while
actually
you guys.
sending you to kill it. She just wants you to go there right now.
Well, yeah, but I'm assuming the end game.
Let's. If there's spiders, I want to do the other place. Go to the other place.
I don't think they're spiders. It's just my
Oh,
patron
okay.
is a spider.
Mm.
Oh,
so like,
that's weird.
does she do weird spider things? Like, do you wake up
Oof.
in the middle of the night and there's like webs around you?
No, I am just like a normal person. I just have demon powers. They're not druidic old magic, and they're not exactly arc.
Demons
you,
are
like,
bad.
Do you sometimes you like cough up
Hey,
like web
Go
balls?
easy.
No,
So
I don't
like,
do anything spider related, and nothing spiderly happens.
well, like they say that
Hmm.
like when you're sleeping, like in your entire adult life, like you'll eat like 6 spiders while you're sleeping, right? So
Yeah.
like, is that cannibalism for you?
No, I'm just a human.
Oh, I don't eat spiders. That's dumb.
Well, like not when you're awake, man. It's when you're sleeping. They crawl in your mouth.
Wow. I mean, I'm sure that doesn't happen. You're crazy.
I mean, maybe.
You're an elf,
man.
right? You guys
I-
don't even sleep, so how would you know? I
Oh,
guess you watch people when they're asleep.
Yes, yes, I do. And I watch the spiders go in their mouths.
I can confirm that he was creepy and watching me too.
You probably put the spiders in their mouth. You seem like the kind of
Hey.
person that would probably do that.
That, you know, that's slanderous.
I call not
Wow.
sharing a room with
I know.
Luthien again, by
no,
the way.
me too.
I'm not doing that again.
Not it.
Also not it. You want to bunk with me?
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I do believe that all the beds, there's a lot of beds in
There
each,
is
A lot
very
of
many beds.
in each room. So you all can sleep in one room, and I'll take the entire other room.
Mm.
Well, there are 3 rooms.
Well, the third room we need to have for like armory, sparring area, and stuff like that.
It's 3 bunk rooms that are already there that already have the bunk beds in them.
Oh,
And across the 3 rooms, there's a total of 24 bunks.
Dang.
Wow.
We make a
It's-
great taxi.
As in,
I call top.
bunk beds, so 24 beds total.
I call top bunk.
So 4 in each one, I suppose. 4 bunk beds, that is.
It's the 2 smaller ones have 3, and the bigger one has 6.
Ah.
It's gonna cost a lot to rearm this car.
Everything about this card costs a lot of money, and it makes me happy.
Yes, it's like a fort on wheels.
It's a good thing you have money.
All right.
Rich
Well, I
bitch.
mean, I say we help. What did you say your name was? Ansi?
Ansel.
Ansel.
Ant-Man.
Yes. I say we help Ansi.
Yeah, we can help out Andy.
You're the new
and
guy. I'll let
fucking
you get
Willie.
away with it for now.
Willie and Andy at the same time. It's great.
I've got
Hmm.
your back, Ansel.
Thanks,
Do we know?
guys.
Do we know how far Foaming is from here, guys?
I think it's like a week from here.
A single cart ride.
Would we remember that?
I get in the cart and I do stuff while it goes down the road. Where it goes and how long it takes doesn't really matter to me.
Ugh.
What happens at the closing ceremony of this place? Should we stay for that or should we go?
Nah, we need to stay
The
for that. I
awards
think.
are going to be handed out.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
got third
we
place.
stay-
I don't want
I-
to miss it.
I was told we
Oh,
have to
okay.
leave. I have to leave immediately after this.
Okay.
You had to leave before the equinox. Was the
I thought it
demand.
was the afternoon of.
Pretty sure it was the
Hang on,
equinox.
I'll
I did
look
have
real
it written down, so I'll look.
Okay. Well, let's
Dusk on the equinox.
When is
Oh,
the
okay, we have-
closing ceremony? Is it tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
The ceremony begins at dusk.
Oh, tonight.
Oh, so he has to leave
On
when we have to do the.
he has to leave before the start of the closing ceremonies.
And you guys gotta be at the closing ceremonies, considering you guys won the tournaments and all.
Well, yeah.
Well, we planned on buying a horse. Right?
Well, we were planning on buying like 2 horses, but I mean, you know what's gonna happen to them.
Mm-hmm. Mr.
What I'm saying is, I can head out on a horse, and then I'll just wait for you guys.
I mean,
Can you afford a horse?
Well, if we're all buying one anyway,
we're not buying one.
I thought we were
No, we don't need
to
to.
go alongside with the car.
They'll be eaten.
We don't need to anymore.
It would be in by the code.
Out of character.
If you want to buy a horse, you can totally buy a horse. If
I think I'm gonna have to.
If it gets eaten, that's entirely on you.
Yeah.
Let me try
Fine.
talking to the Coda and then we'll see.
I mean,
Because if the horse is tied to the back of the wagon and the creature's on the front, I don't see why it's going to be a problem.
I think there's also animal storage on the car.
why don't somebody go with him?
Well, I mean, I'm not.
I mean,
gonna-
Wait, I don't understand. So he has to leave, but is there like a time limit, or is that why he has to leave, or he just has to leave? I don't
I'm
understand.
on a time clock. Yes.
I mean, do you have to, what if you just walked and then we caught up with you?
I'm
Yeah, I mean-
not 100% sure how it works, to tell you the truth. I was gonna try to talk to her.
I mean, I don't know. I think if he's your guys' friend, you should help him. That's pretty important.
We don't need to worry about it right now. I'll get in contact with her tonight, and I'll figure out exactly what I need to do, and then we'll go from there.
I thought the ceremony is tonight. No.
It's tomorrow, isn't
No,
it?
it's
Tomorrow.
the next day.
Okay.
So yeah, I
Okay.
guess we just wait and see. So what do we do now? Actually, what time would it be like right now?
I
Right
think it's
now,
time to go get
probably
food.
4:30, 5 o'clock.
Mm.
So around supper time.
I'm still rather full from my 10 bowls I had earlier because nobody ever showed up. I paid for
Nobody
everyone.
knows.
Nobody.
Nobody knows the trouble I've seen.
The food I've eaten.
And it's just really unfortunate.
Out of character, I didn't realize Ansel you were a warlock. I thought you were different
Not a
class.
warlock.
I'm not a warlock. I'm a blood hunter.
Oh, I thought so. Yeah, I thought that's what it was. Okay, never mind. It just sounded like a warlocky thing with the patron.
Yeah.
Yup. So we have the whole day, guys, or at least part of the day. Do you guys want to go get food, or do you want to hang around and keep searching?
Yeah.
I tell you what. Let me know if something exciting happens. And I am going to read this book on the Lauren. Yes, the thing. The giant damn creature we just got. The Lorax.
Kodo.
Cordo.
Lorax.
Kodo.
The Coda, there we go. I don't know why I kept saying Lauren. I'm like, what the fuck?
Disrespecting our animal already.
Mm.
Good thing
Oh,
his
I
intelligence is
mean-
low.
His name is Fluffy.
Fluffy,
Aw.
I like it.
I don't see the Kodo's page on my thing anymore.
I did take it away, yeah. I was
Aw.
only showing you guys so you could see roughly what it does.
Oh, okay.
Because there are some features that it has that you're not supposed to know about.
I see. That's fine. Well,
Well, maybe. I mean, he seems. Do we have to have that thing to pull our? He seems scary.
I
Kind
mean,
of scary.
yeah, we like him scary.
The
Scary's good.
alternative would probably be a team of oxen between
Okay.
4 and 6.
I
Which
mean,
we
if
can-
he's not scary, can I ride him?
Yes.
yes.
Okay. Okay, then I'm okay with it.
Alrighty.
You can absolutely ride him. This will be fucking great.
That was weird.
So, while they do this, I'm gonna go find this place, or a place where I can put down some of the weapons I got. Because I'm carrying a lot of weapons with me, and I need a.
Well, the
Unload
armor
The
Right.
rack.
smaller
gone.
rooms on the bottom level seem to be storage rooms. So while they're empty right now, they do have like racks and shelves.
Ah, perfect.
Alright, I'm gonna start depositing a few weapons on there.
The one closest to the driver's cabin, the top right on the first floor, actually has weapon rack inside.
Oh, perfect. I'm gonna go in there, because I'm gonna be driving this thing for the most. Unless somebody else wants to. So I'm going to find a rack for my hand axes and just set those. Let's see. Would I delete those off my page, or would I unequip them?
Yes.
You could delete them and add them to the cart storage.
I will do that. So I find a spot for the 2 hand axes. I also take off the Gutrender spear and find somewhere to put this. What else? What else? Gonna take off the Berserker's axe, put it on there.
Hmm.
I'm also gonna take off my longsword and put it on. I feel lighter already. This feels great. And that'll be it. I'm gonna hang on to the javelins just in case.
And what was everyone's plan for supper? Since Ansel is the only one who had lunch.
Soup place again?
Why don't you bring me some back, bud?
That's expensive.
To bring me back the food is expensive.
I have to pay for the bowl.
What? How much do you think a bowl costs?
Just give me a gold and we'll call it good.
Give you a gold.
Yes, a singular gold piece. Worth 1 US gold.
Yeah, I don't know about all that now.
Then starve.
Wow.
See how you are. Hey, Willie.
I shout from above. Yeah.
Hey, man, can you bring me back some of that good old soup?
You mean that thing we got from that dwarf?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Why not? Let me
Thanks,
just
buddy.
drop this off.
I
I'm
I
gonna
like soup.
drop
Can
off.
I come?
Yeah, I come
Of
along.
course.
I'm gonna drop off the logging kit as well, cause this thing's heavy.
Is there a is there like a balcony area where like I can stand on it and like watch them leave and like yell at them from like way up on the cart?
I would
There's
imagine the roof.
the back of the second floor,
Ah, back to the second floor would be perfect.
or the sides on the first floor.
Nah. Back to the second floor. Better.
I'm also before I head out, I'm gonna put the rain tarp over myself so I cover myself so I don't get wet out. Gonna need it if I'm gonna keep his food from getting waterlogged.
Okay.
All right, so who's coming with me? As I like head towards
Is
the
it still
bottom
raining?
stairs.
Still raining.
It rains a
Forever
lot
raining.
here.
Forever raining.
Mm.
Can't stop, won't stop.
So who's gonna come with me? Is it just gonna be Larin?
I'll go too.
I think
Pardon
Ansel's
me,
going.
guys. I missed a little bit. Where are we going?
Going for
We're
food.
food.
I could eat.
All right, come along.
All right, I'm gonna hold down the cart then.
Cool. Well,
Read.
I think this counts as a fort too.
Yeah, hold down the fort.
Thumbs up. And yeah, I'm gonna start walking towards it. I am also keeping an eye
I'll
open
add this
for
to your
any.
journal, Luthien, so that you can read while they go.
Excellent. Let's know more about our new party member.
Oh, guys, remind me to bum that book off of Luthien when he's done with it. I want to know more about this creature, too.
I think we all need to take a look at that book because we're all going to be dealing with this. Just let's keep your eyes open right now. We who knows? We might find something interesting on the way to the bazaar.
Let me know if you see any out of place critters, too.
Yeah, like pelicans.
You never know.
I will be going on a
Reminds
slower
me of,
pace just to look around and see what we got around.
I watched recently a Puffin Forest video or whatever where they all, like the party all had pets, and it reminded me of our party kind of, especially Zeta.
I don't have
Yeah.
any pets yet. Well, I got my little guys.
You've got your bag of rats and your little rat and your little lizard.
True.
Mm-hmm.
Lots
True.
of rats.
Like they-
so
And
many.
Like
now
they
your
find that-
Toto.
Like they find that demon dog or
I'm
whatever.
excited to get close to make friends with Coda. I'm not gonna lie, super giddy about it.
Like they find that demon dog or whatever, and
Woof woof.
the girl and the druid in the party is like, oh, we're keeping him, and other people in the party are like, no, he's evil. And the druid is
They
like,
actually-
we're keeping him.
How can that face be evil?
They're like, we have to kill it, it's evil.
It was
The druid
evil
gets all
though.
upset. No, we're keeping him.
So yeah, do we see anything on our way to the soup lady or the coddle lady?
On your way up the road? Not really. The rain is still keeping most people indoors. You do see though around here, on your way back into the city from the caravanserai, it's a group of keepers are working on something in the field.
Oh,
There's a couple of them are just kind of standing by the roadside with their arms crossed, mostly just looking a little bit miserable in the rain.
About where I am? you
But
said?
the others are working on a little bit further up, but around there, yeah.
fair. I mean, the rain's probably got everybody's spirits.
She's nosy, so she's gonna go walk up to one of these guys, crossing their arms, and be like, "What are you guys doing?"
Just doing a little bit of work before the closing festival. He's another red-haired dwarf. He's got a big, long, oiled beard that comes down to about the bottom of his chest.
Dang.
He's kind of dripping with the rain, but still standing there all the same.
So what?
Okay.
What do we see going on?
Can we tell what they're doing?
Trade.
Sorry.
We look closely.
I'm trying to think. I think only Lucian would really know what it is.
And I'm not there.
Mm-mm.
It basically looks like a kind of relatively simple timber frame with some tubes.
Oh, a series of
You're
tubes.
really not sure what purpose it's for, but it's something.
And he's not telling.
I'm not here.
Well, I'm just gonna, I was gonna say play dumb, but I'm gonna
It's
just
just
be Zeta and say, well, what are the tubes for?
we're just putting together a little bit of a surprise. Something hasn't been done yet. You do actually notice, like, once you've taken the time to stop and look a little bit more, not all of the people there are dwarves. There's actually a couple of gnomes wearing just kind of plain gray raincoats.
I think I know what it is out of character.
It looked kind of similar when you were at a distance to dwarves, but they're much more slight. And the biggest difference that you notice after a couple seconds looking is, like, they have really big noses. And one of them has a huge, really weird, curly mustache. A lot more
Ooh.
flamboyant than dwarves are. At least usually. Dwarves are.
So was this a surprise for the ceremony?
Yeah, got something that's, not so common this far north.
Say that again?
Got something that's not so common this far north.
So you didn't answer my question. Is this for the ceremony?
Yes. It's a surprise for the closing ceremony, that's what I said.
Oh, I'm sorry. I have trouble hearing through this rain. I apologize.
That's alright.
Slick.
I like
It's
surprises.
been a wet day.
I'm not a huge fan of surprises.
Well, let's.
Only good ones.
It's a good stuff. It's good stuff. It's harmless. It's just for celebrating.
We'll see it at the.
Just got some experts in from
We'll,
out to the area.
we'll find out at the ceremony, Zeta. Come on, let's go get something to eat. Hungry.
And he snaps his fingers, pointing at Laren. He's got it.
Okay.
Uh,
Alright.
We'll find out at the closing ceremony, but
Out of character, I think I'm pretty sure I know what it is.
I think I know what it is
Yeah.
too.
It's probably fireworks.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. We'll see. We'll find out.
It's a gun. Gonna
Yeah, I'm
shoot
just
you.
waiting for it to be like a Trojan horse
Don't-
of some
don't
sort.
say
That's
that.
my thing.
Ansel's gonna trigger on that if somebody says.
A railgun to the moon. They're gonna blow up the moon.
Hey, if this is
Bastards, you
Pathfinder,
blew
we
it
can't.
all up.
Shut up, Keith. So yeah, cuddle. Or cuddle.
it's still the same dwarven woman that's outside. She's starting to look a little haggard by this point. Really tired. She's probably been out here all day long.
Hi, hopefully you can feed us as well.
Oh, the soup is still coming. It's been a popular seller today.
Well,
It's really good.
it's really good, yes.
I'm gonna peek my head out from behind everybody and be like, "Oh hi."
Oh, hi there.
You still got an appetite, do you?
Oh, you know it.
Oh, you betcha.
Jeez.
10 bowls isn't enough to fill me up. You gotta try harder than that.
She actually just walks up and pats you on the stomach for a second. Now what you got going on in there?
Oh,
You're so skinny and you can eat like
go
that.
on and
He's a demon.
That's real funny.
That's wow, way to put a motherfucker on Front Street.
I'm saying it like a joke, like, oh, he's a demon. Oh.
Yeah.
I'm a food demon.
Zeta's
Anyway,
So long as
quietly
you're paying.
trying to be small.
So long as you're paying, you can enjoy however much you want.
oh yeah.
Oh yeah, you betcha.
So,
Now,
can
don't
I
be
get...
shy, no. She's calling Zeta.
What was
Zeta,
that?
go-
Doesn't matter if you got horns, none. Doesn't matter if you got horns, none. You got the same kind as everybody else.
She sits up a little straighter again. Thank you.
Nice bowl of coddles for anybody with a cold belly.
Looking to get out of the rain.
We need
Just
a.
like earlier today when she had, they stopped serving the wooden bowls. She's got more bread bowls for the soup.
Oh, good, because we need to bring a bowl back to
Mm-hmm.
to Lothian.
So I'm gonna give her a silver
you
for
guess
2
that-
bowls.
We're
I would guess that, because of the weather in the morning. Or not the weather, sorry. Probably they only did the wooden bowls in the morning because the bread wasn't baked yet.
Oh.
we also need an extra bowl. It's for the Crimson Shadow, champion of the arena.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Oh my god.
Oof.
That's,
If you could just wrap up a bowl to
that's
go.
quite a title.
He's awesome. We're bringing some
Yeah.
for him too. We're like his friends. We know him.
Yeah.
Laren is the best character.
So yeah, if you could get me one of those bowls to go, I'd appreciate it.
I got something not quite the same thing, but I'll take care of it for you.
Thank you, thank you. And I hand her a silver for 2 bowls.
I'll hand her a silver for mine.
Um,
Is that how much it costs, a silver?
I think it's a few
5
bronze.
copper.
5 copper, yeah. But I'm just getting a silver, because that's exactly how much it costs, actually.
I look through looking through my like pack. I don't know if I have any silver.
Here, I'll buy one for both of us, okay? Because I don't
Okay.
have any copper, so. So she hands over a silver to cover our 2 bowls.
So that's 2 for 13 balls altogether. She chuckles, pointing at Ansel.
Dang.
I'm not feeling 14 today. I'll probably only need 5, but my pay will be all the same, and I'll flick.
Wow,
So
Mr.
9
Moneybags.
balls altogether. Gotcha.
Yes.
And 1 wrapped up to bowl. That she
Mm-hmm.
walks inside, bobbing a finger. Doesn't take very long before she comes out with the first load of bowls. She has the first 4 with her. And one of them doesn't look quite the same as the others. It's still the same bread bowl, but instead of having, like, the crust cap, you can see, like, some kind of film or something, like a bladder almost, is tied shut inside.
Nice.
Ah.
Got some, it's the same caudal in there. Just wrapped it up in a big stomach for you.
Oh,
We'll
thank
soak
you.
through the bread while you're walking.
Ah,
Took a-
amazing. I
to-go
appreciate
box.
it. A to-go stomach.
Go. Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna set that one aside and start
Sounds
eating.
good.
So,
And now the other 5. And she goes back inside and comes out again. The 5 bowls for Ansel, which
damn.
is kind of a lot to hold.
You sure you're gonna be able to put those away before we have to go back, buddy?
I'm already 1 down.
Mm. What a glutton.
This
Yeah,
is
we
so
gotta go back to finish.
good.
That we agree
These
on.
demon jokes are getting out of hand.
Yeah, I second that.
What?
It is the same delicious soup. You can kind of tell that it was a lot of batches made throughout the day though, and they're not as fresh as the earlier ones. So there's a little bit more like fat solidified in the soup, but it's still really good.
Soup's always better the next day. It's just a little mushier, but it's better.
Fresh cuddle.
You can help yourselves to the tables. But we're probably going to be closed up before too much longer, so if you want any more food, you just come and let me know.
I noticed you have those bread bowls. Can I have one of those? One of the loaves?
Yeah, we might have a couple more left.
That way I don't have to worry
Just
about
hang out a couple
spilling
of
it.
minutes.
Sure, sure.
Just hang out a couple of minutes, and when we're done closing up, any of the extras will give him to you for nice and cheap.
Awesome, because I'm gonna feed it to my new, to an animal. I don't want to, out of character, I said that stutteringly because I didn't want to say, I'm gonna give it to my giant monster, you know?
Kodo. Yeah.
I was gonna,
Well, so long as you don't feed it to the gulls right outside the door. We already have enough problems with the little buggers.
with the what's
Yeah.
outside the door?
Dogs.
The
Dog.
gulls.
No, I won't.
Gulls.
I promise. Oh, gulls. Oh, I bet.
Mhm.
Yeah, seagulls are the worst. They'll take whatever drops. But no, I'm not feeding a seagull.
On a nice sunny day, they walk right in the front door.
Really?
Yeah, little buggers will come in and take anything.
Ballsy
How
little
brazen.
guys, aren't they? Wow. Excuse me, brazen.
That's alright. Both work in this context.
Wow, but no scavenger birds, just my dog. Just something a little extra while I'm on the road. Anyway, thank you so much. Trying to end this conversation so she doesn't ask detail.
Fritos. I remember that one.
I just want something, a little snack for the coda that I can put in my bag. You can't really put soup in your bag.
Does that cart have like a training area room or like a room
There's
to
a lot
pack?
of open space on the roof.
Okay.
You can fight on the
The
roof.
main room in the first floor is relatively empty. You're pretty sure it would be meant for like mustering or for actual defense of the vehicle? But it could probably be used as training room. Just the ceiling is a little bit low for like most sword fighting.
Mm-hmm. Probably wouldn't be able to swing my greatsword around in there very well. Alrighty, guys. Well, and I pop the rest of the bowl into my mouth. We should get back to Luthien, unless you guys want to take a look around. You almost done there, Ansel?
We don't want his food to get cold.
Fair, but we could always
It'll
take
be
a...
fine. Huh.
Yeah, we could always take a different route. I mean, we don't have to go back the way we came.
Yeah, let's take the scenic route. Let's go back a different road just so we can see a little bit more of the city.
Alright, so which way do you want to go?
Alright, well, here's the truth, okay? I kind of want to go see what's going on out west. But here's the truth part.
Mm.
It might be dangerous.
Wait, west where?
West of the city. Just the west end of the city.
So I'm just gonna do this, like
It's
in
like,
this area?
yeah, like northwest of where the caravanserai is.
Well, I meant more like down in this area, like go through these roads, but you know, I
Okay.
mean, if you want to like drop off the food and then go take a look, we could always. Though it's gonna be kind of tough considering how the weather is, you know.
Alright, we can stay in the city for now. Without going to the west.
I mean, we have tomorrow. We could always go that way in the morning after the service.
aren't we leaving right after the ceremony to go catch up with Ansel?
Possibly, but it sounds like he might get a really good head start in front of us. But that all depends on what he finds out about tonight.
True, so I guess a lot of it's up in the air.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's just head back to give Luthien his food. And we can just take the long way. You lead.
Maybe he found out something about Fluffy. Once by the
Maybe.
time we get back.
So, which way do you want to go? The normal way or a
So-
scenic route?
Scenic route. Let's go south.
Alright. Come on, guys. I guess we just head that way then.
Do we see
With-
anything interesting?
With Zeta leading the way.
Heading down that way, you actually see into the courtyard between all of these houses. The space is really muddy, but there's a bunch of dwarves, probably teenagers, maybe young adults, are playing some kind of sport out in the mud, even in the rain.
Well, that looks fun over there.
Yeah, but if only if your idea of fun is wrestling around and
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not good at sports.
sometimes. I'm not very good at I don't need to win though, I just want to play. But
By the
I'd
best
probably be okay at it, but
approximation, like what you can see out of character, it basically looks like they're playing rugby.
ooh, that one just got hurt, I think. Oh, maybe I don't want to play this game.
fair.
Oh, they just tackled. Yeah, they tackled that guy. I don't want to play that game.
That's
I
alright.
didn't know this was a contact.
You want to keep
sport.
going?
Yeah, let's
Well,
keep going.
dwarves are pretty rough and tumble, so this seems like perfect.
Down the road here, I actually have to roll a couple of things really quick. Once I get to my
Exciting.
tables.
There's rolling going on, guys. Something crazy's gonna happen, maybe.
Maybe.
I want a direwolf bag of holding.
Wow.
Well, that's an interesting thing.
Okay, so each of you roll me a d6.
A D6?
D6.
Mm-hmm.
Me as well? Or just...
You're not there, so no, it would just be the four of them.
Oh, that's okay. Somebody rolled a 1 for me, so we're good.
I think Gage isn't here, so do you want me to roll for him? He probably
Alright.
stepped away. So yeah, here we go. D6. Oh, he got a 5.
So there are actually a few storefronts that are open. Sorry, hiccups are really kicking my butt.
It's okay.
That's quite alright.
The first one that you're passing by, you can kind of see into the courtyard in the front of the walled-in area, and it's a really unusual looking kind of overgrown garden. There's all sorts of like huge wide brim mushrooms and really tall grasses.
Well, my attention has been caught.
Ooh.
And
Look at those giant mushrooms.
there's even a great big frog that's sitting on one of the huge mushrooms.
Frogs.
What's wrong
Remember
with
last-
frogs?
Oh, remember the last time we dealt with frogs?
That wasn't a real frog. That was I forget. I have
It was a
vo-
demon.
Yeah.
void critter on the mind.
Bullywugs.
Bullywogs.
Um,
Oh, you're talking about bullywugs. I thought you were talking about the giant demon frog.
Oh, that's what I was
And
thinking
the
about
giant-
too.
That too.
I forgot about the little guys.
What about the giant regular?
So this is a
it
store?
just kind of croaks at you.
Oh.
Yep, inside there's actually a... The front door is open, and you can see inside it's kind of warm torchlight. Or firelight of some kind, anyway. And there's a... Not really an unpleasant smell, but an unusual smell. Kind of like when you're... kind of like the smells that you pick up when you're near Giles's cart.
Oh, I have to go in here, guys. This place calls to me.
Okay, but make sure to make it snappy.
Okay, I'll try. So she steps foot into the room and smells things to try to get a handle on what she is, if anything she recognizes, and looks around. Now, where is this giant frog in relation to, like...
It's sitting on a great big mushroom outside in the courtyard.
Oh, in the courtyard. Okay. Oh, so let me walk up to the mushroom. Okay, I wanted to talk to the frog. Is it a real frog?
Okay. Yep, it's like a big bullfrog, basically.
So it's not a giant. It's just a,
No, it's just a really big frog.
big for a regular frog. Okay. Hey, little guy. I want to pet his nose. Yeah, I'm going in, guys. This place smells so good. Smell interesting and intrigued. I have to go. So she walks in the door finally. Look at the fatty.
It's very much the big chubby froggo.
He's so fat. Little froggo.
And then you headed inside, you said?
Yes.
When you go in, there's kind of... It's this wispy kind of pinkish smoke that's coming off of the fire. There's a pot hanging over the fire, and you're pretty sure that's where the smoke is coming from.
Someone's making spells,
Um.
I think.
And when you come inside, there's a broad counter that's across the entryway, like the chamber where you first come in.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very wide rectangular room, but not very deep. And it's just on the other side of this counter, there's a dwarf who's turned around and working on something on a countertop on the other side, who doesn't notice right away that you came in. He pauses in the middle of something,
Go ahead, sorry.
and then you cough while they're paused,
Right.
and their head just jerks up, and you can see the top, like the crown of their head is very bald, shiny skin. And it's around the sides of his head. He has very, very bright purple dyed hair that sticks out in every direction all crazy. And he whips around. He's got a great big pair of goggles on, kind of like the ones that you've seen Dwynen wear.
Uh-huh.
But he's got all the lenses turned in. So he's got one eyeball that just looks like a tiny little pinprick at the end of the very tiniest lens. And the other one looks positively huge, like the size of your whole palm. Hello there! What are you doing today?
Well,
Is there anyone out there?
out of character, He is fabulous.
He's kind of like habitually licking his lips. His arms are out wide, his hands out.
Hi.
He's very much
He's
a
very much
very interesting individual.
eccentric, seems, yeah. I imagine him like a... Yeah, okay. So, hi there. It's a he, you said, yes?
Yeah,
Hi, hello,
he's
sir.
when you're looking at him like face to face, he's also got it's a really thin mustache, which is really weird because from his chin he has a really thick bushy beard that just comes from his chin, but it's wider than his jawline.
Oh my gosh.
So like it's really thin at the top and then bushes out really wide and then comes down to a point at the bottom. Looks like an upside down pine tree almost.
Is the beard purple as well?
Yes, it is.
Okay, in character, sir, you are fabulous. Did you know that? You're so shiny and colorful and sparkly.
Oh, well, thank you. And I like all that little stuff in your hair there and hanging off the stick. It's really,
Thank
really
you.
eye-catching.
And she shakes her head and to show off the jingles.
And it's, was everybody else coming inside too?
Yeah, Laren follows her in, just kind of like looking around at everything.
Is this the only
He
store
kind
that we
of
noticed?
glances around. This is the first one that you noticed. He kind of glances around at all of you. And he's habitually still licking his lips and sucking his teeth, making a lot of noise even when he's not talking. His hands are up near his collar, fingers wide, and kind of flexing them just on instinct. No. What are you here? What are you looking for?
Are you... I notice you've got a lot of plants and stuff. Are you making spells? Are you... I mean, selling potions, rather?
Duty's extraordinary tinctures. I make
Tincture?
potions and dyes and... That's alchemical stuff and alchemy and transmutation once in a while, a little bit of dabbling.
Wow. There's so many things in here. I just don't even know what to choose from.
And
She looks for something that suits her.
when you're looking on the shelves, there's like tons of different stuff. There's bottles and potions and powders and everything all over. But mixed in through all the potions and bottles on the shelves, you can also see here and there a book or a scroll or a little frog. Yes, there are frogs everywhere. Wait a second, what?
Another frog!
You look around. It's not just one. There's dozens of frogs, and they're just all over the room. They kind of hop around or do their own thing, but a lot of them are looking out from like behind bottles or perched on top of a book.
They're so
Ooh.
cute. I love your frogs. How come there's so many?
There's so many frogs. So many frogs. I don't know. I really don't know. They're just kind of... They wander their way in here and there and once in a while, and I think they like the flies.
Do you have a lot of flies here?
Not anymore.
Why would you have a lot of flies? I've been wanting French fries for like a week. I solely said fries.
So, I don't know. There were lots of flies, then there were lots of frogs. There were flies.
Okay. So...
You're looking for potions, are you? And he comes right up, puts both hands down on the table. Thunk.
Oh, he's growing impatient with me, I think. This is a weird question, and don't think I'm crazy, but you don't have anything, like, that has druidic roots, do you?
Try to create. I got some old recipes I've stumbled across.
I would love some recipes.
Deep looking. 1 minute here. Eugene, keep him company. And he bustles off into the back room, and another big fat bullfrog hops down off of a shelf from the back of the counter.
Hi, Eugene.
It just kind of sits there. You're pretty sure it's an ordinary frog.
A trained frog? Can you understand me, Eugene? Ribbit once for
He hops
yes.
down off the counter onto the floor.
Oh, he does.
No, you're pretty sure Eugene was just a frog that got picked out on the shelf at random.
You're really cute though, Eugene, and she scratches his little forehead. Do they all have names, sir?
He's gone out back. You can't
Oh.
see him anymore.
Okay. Do any of you guys frogs understand me?
Beta, can you talk to animals?
There's kind of a chorus of croaks here and there once in a while.
It's too random to tell. I can talk to animals if I take my spell. Or if my potion, rather.
See if there's any more of those.
And while you're in the middle of talking, the door just bursts open again really loudly, and suddenly he's there again. This is what it is. I get the one potion. I thought I had one, but I only get one now.
Leash.
It's a potion of magic fang, is what I may call it in anyway. Nobody wants to buy it though.
Magic fangs, like a teeth?
It's the fang, like the teeth in your mouth. Just
sharper. Wow. Yeah, I totally want that. Do you have any? Are these frogs, like, do they talk to you? She's gonna think I'm crazy.
Yeah.
They talk a lot, but I don't really hear them. Or understand them, I guess is what I gotta say it is.
Cause I feel like they're watching me a little bit, like they know me somehow, or they're paying attention to me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not really familiar with frogs that give a damn about people. I guess these guys
He
are
just
really.
kind of shrugs and
Yeah.
he just kind of shrugs while he walks his way over and puts the potion on the table. Now listen, honestly, I was a little bit off my rocker the day I made it. I can't rightly say what it really does.
Uh-oh.
But it's supposed to maybe give me sharp teeth?
I think so. Based on the ingredients that are still in it.
That could play out in a
Think
lot
so.
of different ways with me, sir. I still want it though. Out of character real quick. What the heck kind of stuff would she want to get? I get in these situations where I don't know what to ask for. Because I don't know. You know what I mean? So
Ooh, something shiny.
Well,
but
you
what?
like talking to animals, right? So that you maybe have more of those potions like you already have.
yeah, do you have any other potions that work with animals?
Out of character, healing potions are always useful, obviously, and then I mean, there's other things that pretty much
How many do I
whatever
have now?
whatever you can think of. Go invisible, bigger, make you stronger. Make you fly.
Make it breathe
Probably
water.
expensive though.
Yeah, I don't want to fly it.
Also, keep in mind, you're probably kind of poor
Breathe
right now,
underwater,
aren't you?
I have a platinum.
Yeah.
Make you faster.
I have only one healing potion, so let me get some more of those. You have
What the
another
heck?
healing potion?
Oh, sorry. That's still.
No, I would have Dende.
Why is the party pooper song playing again?
So,
go.
how much, sir? How much, fabulous sir? How much would it cost for maybe another healing potion? And this one, and then maybe something that would be helpful with very, very large animals. Like the largest
Roll
of
me a
animals.
persuasion check.
Fabulous, sir.
Just
That's
roll
our
a persuasion
skills.
check.
Okay.
It's partly in concern to the potion that he brought out.
Uh-oh.
This is kind of a bit expensive. A lot of pricey ingredients. I can discount it a little bit, since I don't rightly know what it'll do. But I can't let it go for cheaper ingredients. Healing potions. Yeah, simple stuff. 50 gold. Couldn't get them anywhere, really.
So wait, what's 50 gold?
Healing
5
potions.
platinum.
The healing oh, 5 platinum. Oh, I can't afford that. I only have 1. I only
Guys
have 1
sells
platinum.
healing potions for a lot cheaper since he experiments with them.
Right. So how much is this druid one then?
The cost of the ingredients is 600 gold pieces.
Oh my gosh, I don't only have, I have 1 platinum and 6 gold, that's all. Do you have anything on sale? Do you have anything on sale right now?
Not really, but I'll take some tradings. I'll take
Trade.
teeth. You got teeth?
Trade. I have some fey leaves.
Fairies. Fairies.
Forget if those are. And I've got some hag's gourd seeds. No, yeah, I got a bag of them.
They're worth a little bit. Not 600 gold, little bit. You don't got any teeth on you? No teeth?
You want teeth? Is that what you said? Teeth?
Yeah, teeth. Teeth,
Mhm.
yeah.
I got in my mouth.
Mhm.
No. Big teeth built from dragons and giants or
Oh. I don't have
whatever
any
big
teeth.
creatures.
I have some creature scales. I'm not even sure.
Giant.
Yeah, they're
Let
from.
me see him.
Let
Let me see.
Yeah, let
And
me.
he holds the one hand out and he's gesturing very impatiently with his fingers.
Oh, okay. She rushes in her bag and pulls them out. And it's these right here. I think that I pulled those from like the very first major creature we came across. Like
Those were from the Corruptor, actually.
yeah, the really
Corruptor.
bad one. The one that scarred Wilfred.
Huh. These are... These are quite something.
Do I know that they're from a Corruptor?
And... Luthien did explain what it was a long time ago, though.
So
Yeah.
she gives a brief synopsis of the creature that they came
And
from.
he holds it right up to his tiny little pinprick eye, just one of them, turning it over, examining the scale under his lenses. Hmm. Certainly strange to know what they believe, isn't fair? I'm interested, though. Roll another persuasion with advantage.
Come on, shitty charisma.
Nat 20, nat 1.
Hello?
Oh.
Tell you what. $100 gold pieces for the potion, and I keep the scales.
For the teeth
It's a
potion?
little fair. Yeah, the potion, this one here, and he kind of wobbles the potion bottle.
Right.
You give me the scales. There's $100 gold pieces.
You know, these scales are like impossible to get. Like that creature is not even on this plane anymore. I mean, I really think maybe you could do a little better.
Zeta trying to be suave over here.
What kind of potion?
Well, he
Are you trying
doesn't
to buy?
even know what it does. The thing is, it's supposed to give me teeth, okay? But that could play
Don't you-
out in
don't you
1,000
borrow
different
teeth?
ways. Well, what if it gives me extra sharp teeth? Wait, you're not even here. I got
Yeah.
I have a little devil on my shoulder that's telling me I already have teeth, and I already know that, though. I thought it would give me extra teeth.
So,
Or
what's your
super
plan here,
strong
Zeta?
teeth.
What's your plan here? Because you don't have that much gold. Even if he bumps it down to even half of that, you don't have 50 gold.
Wait, what's 1 platinum worth?
10 gold.
Oh. You know what, sir? I can't afford this. I've got 1 platinum. That's what I've got. And I've got these very super rare scales that are like from a creature that's almost impossible to kill, I can guarantee you.
It's very
wanna-
ugly. I shout from where I'm at in the store,
Hey, you
looking.
get your crowd of friends back here too.
I come up and say, I want to buy a potion too.
Oh, what kind of potion are you at?
He puts his hand up to his chin, like, you know, make a V with his thumb and forefinger. What do you have on sale? I have a lot of money.
Doesn't have anything discounted.
Oh, you don't have okay.
I already asked that question.
Maybe like, you have like, I read this book once. They have like, a potion that, like, they had somebody gave him a truth serum, and then when he drank it, he could only tell the truth. You have something like that?
Truth serum.
Or like another book I read, someone gave him a potion and they fell in love with them.
A love potion?
It made him fall in love with them. Yeah, love potion. Or, you said you had a healing potion? Maybe I'll just take the healing potion.
It's really expensive.
I can probably buy it. I have some gold.
50 gold for any healing potion.
How much?
Love potion. I
50.
don't get no love potions,
50?
but charm potions, I guess some of them.
Ooh. Yeah.
I could use that.
How much is that one?
30 gold pieces.
30? 50? 50?
550. And he holds up the one hand with all 5 fingers and the other one with big O.
Hmm?
Pulls out his little pouch and starts counting. I have 81 gold pieces. What if I gave you all
There's
my
enough for one or
gold?
the other.
I want both. Can I have both?
All your gold and what?
He tries to look all cute and
Can you try to get mine too?
try to look all nice and friendly. I mean, if I see anybody, I'll tell them how good your potions are and how awesome your frog shop
yeah.
is.
We'll tell him all about how amazing
Roll
it
a
is.
persuasion check.
Okay.
Just don't tell him that about Eugene. Lazy bump on a leg he is.
Okay, I won't. I promise I won't tell them.
80 gold.
What's
Is that?
So I thought you said the
Okay.
frogs don't talk to you. You don't talk. But you talk to Eugene.
Well, they talk plenty, but I can't understand none of them.
Okay, I'll take it. That's like all his money,
Eugene just
pretty much.
sits
But he
around like
doesn't.
a bump on a leg. Don't do nothing.
He doesn't know about saving money. He just says cool potions.
Wow.
The healing potion is probably useful anyway. So
How long does it take to prep speak with animals?
I believe it's just an action.
I don't have it prepped.
Oh, since it's not prepped, it's a ritual, so it would be 10 minutes.
Do you mind if I just sit in the corner and like meditate for 10 minutes and see if I can talk to Eugene? And maybe if I can talk to the frogs and ask them why they're here or give them information for you, you would be willing to give me that potion, possibly?
I don't got no problems with the frogs except Eugene.
Well, I can talk to Eugene and
If I
figure
really
out.
need it, I'll just kick him.
No, don't kick him. I can talk to him and we can work out whatever your issues with Eugene are.
Or I can just kick him.
No, don't. Maybe he can help you.
Kicking him's free.
Yeah, but not
Wow.
helpful to you. Maybe the frogs can help
He's
you.
not helpful to me now either.
Well, maybe if I talk to them. Sorry about the train.
Very good.
Maybe if I talk to Eugene and his froggy friends, they can help you with your business.
A slime off him's good for potions. That's good enough for me.
Alright. Will you give my friend here a discount if I talk to Eugene and make him more useful in your life?
I think I already made a deal with him. So we already agreed to.
I just
out of
want to
character.
talk to the frogs, okay?
I don't care none about Eugene. You can sit in the corner if you want, but
Alright.
I need money for the potion. At least to pay it off.
Where do you get your ingredients?
Wow.
All over, I grow most of what I need.
Harumph. Alright, fine. I'm gonna go sit in the corner while you guys shop.
I'm gonna go
I
look
get-
at the other stores.
I count out 80 gold, which is basically all but one of my gold, and pay him for the 2 potions.
Dang.
So it's a charm potion and a healing potion. Potion of healing.
The healing potion is kind of a typical, like, glass vial with red fluid inside. The charm potion, though, is like a tiny, tiny little pyramid bottle with a pink liquid inside and a relatively wide lip around the top. Listen, all you got to do
Okay.
You
Just
spit in
before.
it, or drop a hair in it or something,
Okay.
and then you get the one you want charmed to drink it. Make sense? Otherwise, they're not gonna know who to be charmed to. Be doing nothing.
I didn't understand. Say again. I drink it or they drink it?
They drink it. You just gotta spit in it or drop a hair in it or something.
Ew.
And they drink it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So if I spit in it or put a hair in it or something, and then get them to drink it, then they become my friend?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
They're
I
gonna
think I
like you
read.
for no reason in particular. Last, how long it lasts, I don't know. Kinda varies. Could be 10 seconds. Could be 10 days.
Okay. I'm pretty good at making friends, but just in case I meet somebody who's not real friendly, maybe I can use this and they can be my friend.
Like Luthien?
Luthion's my friend.
Uh-oh.
The Crimson
He's
Shadow.
not friendly.
Yeah, he is.
Okay.
So you're gonna meditate in this dude's shop? Because, I want to go look at the other stores before we head out, because this soup's not gonna stay much warmer for much longer.
You go then.
Do you want to? I put them on my sheet, but if you want to change the description or something, you can.
Mm,
Oh, and I also have to update my gold.
I guess I'll wait for you guys outside then. I'm just gonna do a quick check around and then we gotta go, alright?
There's just so much to see in the city. It's hard to miss it all.
Fair, but most of it requires gold, which you're lacking.
There's experience. Okay. Never mind.
Fair. Yeah.
I'm looking
not
for
wrong.
experiences. Wilfred, experiences.
Sure you are. So I'm gonna step out and take a look at those other shops that we saw on the way. Or around here.
While
The
you guys are
next shop that
shopping,
catches your
I'm out of
attention-
money anyway. While you guys are shopping, I'm gonna take Luthien his food, so it doesn't get cold. And you guys can keep
Oh.
shopping, and I'll take this.
Oh,
to
okay. Well, here then, take the tarp too. We don't want you getting wet. And I'll hand him the wooden tarp.
No. You keep the tarp. It's okay. It's the food
Oh.
is wrapped up. I'll keep it under my cloak.
Alright. Just, yeah, okay. See you later.
Okay, bye. Runs off.
Huh.
And runs to where the cart is.
The next shop that you come across, Wilfred, mostly catches your attention because it's very dilapidated. Like the wall around the building, there's stones that have fallen out into the road. The masonry's kind of worn down.
Huh. So it's just a rundown looking shop?
The door is closed. The courtyard looks kind of... The grass that used to be growing inside is kind of overgrown and creeped most of the way up the wall on one side. The sign looks like it was very, very well made a long time ago. But rain and wind and just time in general has worn it down.
Is there a path to the door?
Mostly, there's stone that's laid there, but there's still like tall grass almost up to your knees that's growing up from between each stone.
Oh, well, let's check it out. See if there's something going on in there. And I'll carefully walk through the grass. And once I get to the door, I'm gonna give a little knock and try to open the.
You knock and you hear something come crashing down inside.
Hmm?
So you open up shortly after, and there's. The inside looks like one very large, very open room, other than a staircase at the far end. So you would assume that the whole top is a storefront, and then downstairs is where the living quarters are.
Mm-hmm.
But every wall, there's shelves, like bookshelves or stock shelves. In the very center of the room, it's kind of a counter that goes around in a big horseshoe shape that's only open on one end. And then in the floor, across the floor, there's tables and shelves. And the whole place is a disaster zone. Like, the shelves on the walls, some of them are broken at one end and it's tipped way down and leaning on the stuff underneath it. There's books that are falling off of things on the floor, and it seems to be kind of a general-ish shop, where it's just all kinds of curios that are come together.
Oof.
There's like a poncho hanging on a chair right beside the doorway. There's a shelf that's got books on, well, like books at one end and at the other end, and a couple dotted in the middle, but then there's like a glass ball and a glove and just random things on the same shelf.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna get my shield ready and put a hand on my warhammer, and I'm gonna walk around and look around and be like, "Hello, is anyone there?"
You get a couple of steps inside, and you see what you're pretty sure made the crashing noise earlier. There's a big pile of books and jewelry and staves, just everything, random items, all dumped in a big heap on the floor. And then the pile shifts, and then jumps up, and there's a very old-looking female dwarf. Her hair is tied back in a big long braid. It's all gray, but it comes all the way down past her ankles and drags a little bit on the floor behind her. She doesn't seem to see you, though, and is, like, immediately springs up out of this big pile of random stuff and then starts fishing through it without even looking in your direction.
Ma'am? And I'm gonna slowly walk toward. Is everything all right? Ah.
Oh! Yes, everything's okay. Jeez, no. My heart can't take much of that.
Oh, sorry. I heard a crashing, and I was wondering if you were.
Oh, just some things falling down. I'm looking around for me classes.
Oh,
What can I do for you though? You're in this is Nimlin's Arcana. You looking for something in particular, are you?
No, I was just looking around. You said Arcana, yes?
Yeah.
So
Yes, it's the Arcana. Oh. Sorry, my heart's still going a bit. Million miles a minute here.
Yes, take your time, and I'm kind of just like
Yeah.
giving her like an at ease, like,
Please,
okay, so
Nimlin's Arcana, the only Arcana in Nardla.
is this true? I think there's other other Arcana shops that I might have seen.
Out of character? No, there actually weren't. Lucian actually
Oh.
looked all around the city and couldn't find any.
Oh. Well, oh, wow. Huh. I'm surprised I would stumble across this place. But what kind of services do you offer here? I see you got a lot of wares around.
Oh, there's all sorts of wares about. There's the... Oh. Yeah, we've got rings and stars, necklaces, whatever different things.
You got any weapons?
I'm mostly a collector.
Oh.
Whatever's magic and comes round in Nargla, I kind of end up with it sooner or later.
Oh, I see. Well, tell me then, do you have anything interesting or helpful for a young adventurer and his band of friends? I say friends with air quotes. We do travel.
A little bit.
We do travel long distances. It's kind of exhausting, actually. And we do get into more than a few scraps of, fight.
I'm still looking for my glasses right now, and the shop's a little bit of a mess, but feel free to look around.
Let me help you find your glasses, if you don't mind.
Sure.
I'm gonna help her look for her glasses.
I think about this
roll
time
me an
maybe I
investigation check, and this will be the 10 minutes, and after this would be around the time that Liren is gonna get back, and around the time that Zeta finishes her spell.
I'm just gonna see what Luthion's doing. I imagine he's probably reading.
Damn
So
right.
I'll just be like, excuse me, I brought you your food. And panned him the food. And then the other ones are they're shopping. I bought potions. And hold him up with a big grin. Hold up the potion. All right. Well, have fun reading, and I'm gonna go back and check on the other guys, and I'll run back.
Okay. God, he's a weird kid.
Oh, Zeta shouldn't have been able to do that ritual anyway, but we'll do it anyways. Because you still have to have the spell prepared to do the ritual unless you're a wizard.
Oh, well, that's okay then. I don't
You
have
can
to.
do it anyway.
Oh, thank you.
You can do it anyway since I made you wait all this time. So the spell finishes. I'm not sure if Ansel is still there or if he's helping Wilfred instead.
I'm with Wilfred, yes. I don't know what's going on, but I am.
Hey, buddy, help me
Roll an
find the.
investigation check as well.
Yeah, help me find the lady's goggles or glasses.
Investigation, you said?
Mhm.
Yep. Not much better than me,
then
but
each of you can roll me. Each of you roll me a d8, and then I'll get back to you in just a moment.
Man, we suck.
Maybe I should use the inspiration to reroll that.
Well, the D8 is probably more of a just seeing what you find kind of thing.
Yeah, it's really just this is the number that's leading on my random table.
Oh. Do you want?
So
Do
Zeta,
you want to roll?
finish the spell, and then there's a lot of flies, 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 flies. Chirping from across the room.
Where are the frog? Hey guys. Nice to meet you, frogs.
And Jerry just kind of stops what he was doing and turns to look at you again with wide eyes staring. To him, you're just going, "Nabbit."
Right, I was gonna ask.
When you start doing it though, when you start speaking, all of the frogs you can see start turning to look at you, and some start like crawling out from behind things or
How cool.
under the table. There's a lot of them are just kind of staring at you though.
Even the frogs are in shock.
Yep, a little bit.
So, you obviously come here for the flies. Where are they coming from?
Back, in back, in back, in back, in back, in back.
Sir, oh, can I speak like common?
You can still speak common while you're using the spell.
Sir, do you mind if I go in the back? Would that be okay?
What do you need out there?
Well, the frogs are saying to go back there. Never mind, never mind. She goes
He's
back.
just kind of still staring at you and then sucks on his teeth again.
Never mind, that's okay. So she goes back into Froglish. What's back there? Is something dead back there?
Rotting, smelly, smelly, rotting stuff. Flies living, growing. More flies, 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 lots of flies.
Out of character. I'm trying to figure out, is he killing something back there? And using it in his potions? Or is doing something bad back there? So, how do you ask a frog that? Because the frog's excited about the dead thing.
Does it look like you?
We're in a different store.
Yeah, you can't. I shouldn't even say.
She said out of character.
I did.
Weren't you gonna talk to the one frog?
Oh,
that he
yeah.
comes with?
Hey, Eugene. Where are you? She says in Froglish.
Froglish.
And kind of hop, hop, plops his way around the counter to look at you.
Hey, buddy.
Eugene?
Why is he so mean to you?
It just kind of stares. There's no response.
Does he hurt you?
No, not hurting.
He threatened to kick you. That's why I asked. Does he kick you much? And then why? Why
Does
does...
not kick.
No. Why is he mad at you?
Eugene.
Are you a real frog? Were you born a frog? You know what I'm saying? If it's a real frog, he's not going to know what I'm talking about.
Eugene is a frog.
You're a real frog. But why does he say mean things about you? Are you his friend?
Eugene.
What? Oh, frogs are difficult to communicate with. Can you tell me what goes on in the back room?
Thing rotting, lots of flies. Flies, lots of flies. More flies.
Do you know what the rotting thing was?
Under dirt. There for flies. Flies, flies. More flies. Lots of flies.
I feel like he's pulling bodies out of the ground or something, or I'm just digging deep into an empty hole. I don't know. um, is he dangerous?
Well, you asked the store owner why he was mad at Eugene.
I'm sorry?
You said the store owner wanted to kick Eugene, but did you know why?
I thought I asked why. Why does he want to hurt you? Why does he want to kick you?
No, ask the store owner, not you, the frog, because
The
frog
store
might
owner
not
said
know.
because Eugene was a lazy bump on a log.
Oh.
But he's just a frog, and then how does he have a name? And then what? I'm more like, what's the flies in the back? But they're not talking. They don't care. He just says his name. So I don't know what to ask. Is there danger here?
Eugene.
All he knows is that there's flies. And all his buddies are fed. Are you the leader of these frogs? Are you the head frog? There's no head frog. Fuck. Alright. I guess I don't know what to ask, so.
I'm sorry, I actually have notes for this encounter. Believe it or not.
So I have to ask the right question. And okay, who?
Well, they're frogs, so they're not very smart, right? They just know what frogs know, which is flies and things like that.
Right.
They just know frog things.
I'm gonna have to reset something, guys. I'll be right back. Hang on.
To them, something that's rotting and creating flies isn't necessarily a bad thing, probably.
Right, exactly. That's how. So I'm trying to. I don't know how to ask it.
Oh, like maybe is the rotting thing small or big?
Okay, yeah. How big is the? Well, it's gonna say big.
Is it bigger than me or smaller than me?
Is the rotting thing about my size?
Eugene.
Okay, so we've got who, what, when, where, and why. That's all the only questions I can ask. So I already asked who's back there, and I got Eugene.
Well, that's the frog.
Well, no, he just says his name is what I meant, and I got his name. So I asked what's back there, and he can't. All he gives me is rotten and flies. When?
Maybe ask the other frogs too.
Okay. Thank you for your help, Eugene. Hey, every frog. Can I have your attention once more, if you don't mind?
And they start staring at you again.
Ribbit.
Ribbit! Not helpful. Right. So, what's in the back that's drawing the flies? He's gonna say rotten thing.
You asked all of the frogs?
Yeah, what's drawing the flies?
Eugene.
They all call themselves Eugene? Why do you keep saying Eugene?
In back, lots of flies, more flies, all flies, lots of
So the flies are coming from Eugene?
Eugene.
Out of character, I do think you're starting to get closer, though.
You're
So,
also starting to run out of time.
I don't know. I'm so frustrated. Out of character, I'm so frustrated right now. What can you tell me, frogs?
Ribbit, ribbit.
Right.
Flies, lots of flies.
Can you tell me what's going on here? Yeah, fries. Is it,
Flies, flies, lots of flies, more flies, lots of flies.
Can you get in the back? Another way? Can you, no. I'm like sitting here trying to figure out who, what, when, where, and why. And they don't tell me, they don't answer why. And I already know where. I don't know.
They have an intelligence of 1. There's only so much they can say.
So I'm kind of confused. Out of character. So who's Eugene? Is
From
it the?
what you're told, Eugene is the bullfrog on the floor.
But they're all saying the name Eugene.
Mm-hmm. I'll give you one little hint.
Thank you, for God's sake, because I'm dying over here.
Eugene isn't a dwarvish name.
What the fuck does, excuse my language, what does that have to do with frogs? I don't know enough about D&D to play this game, apparently.
How about you
This
tackle
isn't a
this
D&D
situation
thing.
from
This
another
is
way?
just a mystery thing.
Oh.
Tackle it a different way. Maybe don't investigate the frogs, but be a.
That was my next thing, but then I feel like I'm dragging this thing on forever and everyone else is getting bored.
But then we solve the mystery.
I have a
Like,
really
we're
funny
sitting
feeling
here,
that
but
at
the
least
mystery-
someone has an inkling of what's going on.
Eugene is what's behind the wall.
You could always ask other people, tell them what you found out.
Could always ask those fat bottom girls. They seem to make the rockin' world go around.
That's helpful. Thank you. I don't know. So you guys are telling me go outside to ask them what the hell, because I have no idea. Okay, guys, she pops out of the store. I don't know what the hell's going on. She describes all the things that just happened.
We're gonna have to put a pause on that for now because while you were asking questions Ansel and Wilfred were searching through the
Gotcha.
store,
Oh, of course, you're a
trying
different
to find
store.
a pair of glasses, and Luthien and Laren are also having their thing too.
Well, I would just give him the soup, and I'm on my way. I'm running back. I'm
I'm
probably
back.
at this point about halfway
Sorry,
back.
sorry about
Mhm.
Wilfred, you missed
So-
everything.
what happened.
What Ansel finds, while he's looking for the glasses, he picks up, it looks like a messenger's bag. Just trying to find the glasses, picks it up off the floor but doesn't see them. Although a quick glance inside does show that the bag has several scrolls inside.
Ooh.
They're not written in a language that you can understand. They seem to be mostly large symbology.
Well,
So
if
you
it's
can roll an
magic,
arcana check, but you
arcana,
don't
yeah.
really know what they are.
So if I use my inspiration, can I roll investigation?
Yeah, you sound like a robot.
You could if you want to, yeah.
Would I have to take the new number, or do I have to pick between?
You pick between the two.
I kind of want to roll and see if I can get a better number.
For your investigation?
Yeah,
Or did you mean for the D8?
the investigation. Who knows? I might
Yeah,
get a
you
net.
can reroll it if you want.
Hey, there we go.
So yeah, Ansel, you don't really know much about magic, but you know enough that when you're staring at a magic scroll, you can identify it's probably a magic scroll.
Yep. Well, looks like I'll have to take it to our friendly neighborhood elf at some point.
I'm like Spider-Man, but more of an asshole.
Not funny, not your.
Robert, you're breaking up really bad.
Yeah, I
Sorry.
can't understand you.
How about now?
Better.
Sorry.
I've
So-
heard radio
Just give it
from the
time.
ISS that sounds better than this.
Sorry.
So, Wilfred finds it's an open book face down on a table. The cover is written in a language that you don't recognize. But you figure maybe she dropped her glasses after she was reading or something?
Huh.
So you pick up the book. It's not underneath. But the inside of the book looks pretty peculiar. It looks like kind of diagrams of... It looks like a suit of armor almost, but you know it's not, because it doesn't have the same joinings and stuff as armor.
Huh. Weird.
It looks more akin to a centurion.
Ooh.
That was an interesting woo because of the
Perfect.
roboticness of it. Ooh.
Yeah, you are
Dot
waterfalling
exe.
really bad.
Yeah, it sounds like you're talking through a rotational fan or whatever. What do they call that?
Damn it. Sorry, guys.
You gotta do what I did for like 3 sessions and go with no mic.
Oh man.
The first thing you gotta learn is how to put gifts in the inventory.
Yeah, even with the 19, you don't find the glasses. You're not sure if the glasses are even in the store from all the searching and turning over things you did.
In before they're just on her face.
Get
Did you look there, Wilfred? Because I didn't. Wow, stealing a book. That's not very paladin of you.
Well, he's also not really paladin.
I know, I'm just making jokes.
Yeah,
Um,
stop it.
No.
I've rolled.
So yeah.
She has some really cool stuff in this shop too.
Gonna want to check it out.
Yeah.
After we find her glasses.
Yeah, I'm gonna like look up and be like, "Are you sure you lost some glasses?"
Are they on your head?
Well, I wouldn't be able to confirm if I could find them.
That's fair.
We should probably look like around the outside of the shop as well.
Well, why would they be outside?
Well, I guess we can ask her, have you been outside recently, like walking around? Could you have lost them while you were out exploring somewhere?
Hey, Wilford, try restarting Discord real quick. See if it.
I went to America a couple of days ago.
How's this?
Quit Discord all the way. Like close it and quit it down in your
Taskbar.
in the
Okay.
It's Hypnotoad.
Frustro Toad.
All hail the Hypnotoad.
While they continue to search, what are Luthien and Laren up to? Or I guess Laren is on his way back. So he'd be getting back to the potion shop around now.
Well, Laren just came and showed me some potions, which Luthien's not super interested in. Now, if Ansel had shown up with some magic scrolls, now that would be a different thing.
I guess for now then, did you have any questions, Wolf, about any of the stuff in the book that you want more elaboration on, or?
No, it seemed to be pretty self-explanatory. No, no, it's pretty much what it is. I mean, it's interesting that it has information about orcs, but I guess it makes sense because they're everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Are the orc? No, it said the orcs aren't specifically from that region. Never mind.
No, there's... While all of the races have sort of a creation story, the orcs don't, as far as you know. They just kind of spring up. Wherever life is struggling to find a way, orcs just happen to be there.
Do they have psionic ability that allows them to just will things to work? Also, red ones go faster.
Yeah, red goes fast.
But no.
How's my voice sound now? Or
Yeah, you seem to be
A
fine.
lot better.
Back to normal.
okay, good.
But no, the information in the book seems to be pretty self-explanatory, so it's certainly helping. I'm going to relay the information to them when they get back. If Luthien's done reading it, though, then he would
probably take it back to the library and find something else to take with him on his travels. I'm not sure how long it takes for Luthien to finish reading that book. I don't know how large it is.
It's not a super huge book. It's about what you see in the picture, but it's a little bit bigger than your palm. So like, in the span of a couple hours, you can skim through basically the whole thing. There are kind of diagrams of the Kodos, the orcs, the mimics, and trolls. Just out of character. Mimics and trolls in this world are pretty different from typical D&D. And Kodos are just in this world.
Yeah. Yeah, I read the troll thing. That was really interesting. It's more like closer to Scandinavian folklore with the way the trolls work. Except, you know, they don't.
Trolls are scary.
They don't smell Christian blood because that would make no sense.
Wow.
In Scandinavian folklore, trolls could smell the blood of Christians.
Yeesh.
Yeah, it was a weird thing, man.
So did we help the lady find her glasses just yet?
No, you haven't had any luck finding them.
Whoa.
You can roll the D8 again, though. And
A
we'll see
D8?
what
Sure.
else happens
When
to
do
be
I
around.
get to roll another investigation?
Just the
7.
one roll.
Seven?
You find a really unusual staff. It's not long enough to really be a staff, it's more like a cane for you.
Huh.
But it's
Like a cane, then.
kind of like maple that's... It looks like it was badly carved into the standard kind of shape, but then extremely well sanded, so somehow it has like the bad curving, almost chips carved out from a chisel, but
Mhm.
then they're perfectly smooth to the touch.
How bizarre. Hey, ma'am,
Other
what's
than
the story
that,
behind
as far
this?
as you can tell, it's just a regular staff.
Oh, a stick. She did say everything was magical, so I'm gonna ask her about this stick. And the book, for that matter. Like, what are these things?
The book is let me just... And she has to come in really, really close, squinting at the cover. It's pretty much touching her nose to be able to read it at all. It's a guide for iron golems.
Oh, a what?
A guide on how to make iron golems.
Oh. What
The
language
sort
is
of
it?
stuff before they made the... Oh, Snomish. Snomish. It's from before the Centurions got made.
Oh. How intriguing. So, this is similar to the Centurions then?
Sorta. They're bigger usually. Stronger and such. But, not so smart.
Oh,
Plus they got
so
to be kept fueled. A Centurion will just keep going forever. Till it falls apart.
but a golem requires resources.
A golem's gotta be juiced back up.
Huh. That's pretty cool, though. Though I can't read Gnomish, so not much use I can get out of this. Well, still interesting. I'm gonna put it on the table. But what's the deal with this stick then? It looks strange.
I'm not quite sure, honestly. It's, believe it was a quarterstaff. Owned by Halfling. Dunno the rest, really, though.
So you have no idea what this thing does?
No, it came in a long, long time ago. At least about 30 years.
30 years, whoa. Well, I mean, it looks like you'd make a good walking stick. How much do you want for it?
Unfortunately, it's difficult to say because I don't know the magic itself so well. Yes, I remember hearing they told me it was a long time ago. Should have written it down though. Now it just feels like a big mistake.
What was that? I'm sorry, it cut out for me.
Should have written down what it was though, cause now it just feels like a big mistake.
Uh-huh. So, how much would you want for it?
Well, it'd be nice to recoup the cost.
Sorry, that cut out for me again.
It'd be nice to recoup the cost, she said.
She can't recount how much it...
She doesn't remember what it does, but she knows how much it costs.
Oh, I'm sorry. Like,
She
you guys
doesn't
are
know how
bringing
much
up
to
bad for
charge
me.
you. She doesn't know how much to charge you, but she remembers how much she spent on it.
Just make those one and the same number.
She doesn't want to sell it?
That's not what it is, it's just she doesn't know how much to charge for it since she doesn't know what the effect is.
Oh, I see. That makes sense. It'd be reckless to sell it, you know, without knowing, I suppose. Oh dear.
I can say it was... Oh... One of them ones that... I don't imagine you heard of him anyways, you seem pretty young lad.
Yeah,
Mara Helmond?
this is not usually
Have you
my
ever
kind
heard
of
of her?
thing. I'm sorry, what was the name again?
Mara Helmond? Have you ever heard of her?
No, I don't believe I've
Adventure a
heard that
long
name
time ago dealt with the Storm Peaks. You actually have heard the name before, but it feels like forever ago now. Mira is the owner of the Milestone Inn.
Oh,
The halfling who
I
used to
think
be
I
an
did
adventurer alongside Bozon.
oh, so oh, okay, yeah, I think she owns the Milestone Inn now, yeah?
I couldn't rightly say. I just remember she came in a long time ago. Had a bunch of things she sold. And this was one of them.
Huh. So she would be the only one that knows what this thing is, huh?
She'd know exactly what it does.
Hmm.
She sold it as part of a way so she could save up the coin for something big, she said. A retirement plan.
Yeah, it's actually pretty. Hopefully this is better.
It's probably about the time Laren comes running around the corner, and as Zeta's coming out of the shop, probably runs into her.
Weren't we questioning whether I ran out just then, though?
Watch your corners.
Or did I?
Yeah, you were.
Yeah.
You hadn't said that you were leaving yet. We just knew that Laren was coming back to the potion shop.
Right. So I'm still in there.
Sorry about
you
the
did,
mic problems,
you did
guys.
leave, and you were coming to find them.
Well, I was thinking
Yeah,
they
so
were
it
right
would be around the
outside.
time that you're moving to the
but-
next door over.
So I'm still in there. But I don't, out of character, I have absolutely no fucking clue what, where this, you always give me these fucking puzzles, B. And I suck at them.
It's not just... That was Wilfred's role!
What?
This shop was Wilfred's role.
Oh, well, how come I get the puzzles?
You're the one who stayed.
I can't do puzzles. I quit. I don't know what to ask you, Frogs. Is there anything you can tell me at all, Frogs, before I go that would be useful?
Flies, lots of flies, more flies.
Right, I have that part memorized. Thank you, Frogs, very much. For not very much. I mean, thank you for talking to me. And I give up. And I'm going outside. And I'm gonna... Is anyone out there?
Yeah, as you step outside, Laren comes crashing into you, like running at full speed, and hey, hi, I'm back.
Easy, Tiger. Hey, so I just had a very frustrating experience, and apparently frogs are not very smart.
Oh, you talk to them?
Yeah, I tried, but they're not very communicative. They just tell me the same thing over and over again, and I don't understand how to get the info I need.
That's cool that you can talk to frogs.
Yeah, okay. Let's get on focus here.
What did they say?
So she passes on. Sorry, coughing. She passes on that info. She describes her experience. They just keep saying flies in Eugene. And there's something rotting in the back, but I don't know what.
What's in the back? Can I, like the front door of the shop is open, right? Can we see it when we're in the shop or from outside? Can we see a door to the back?
There's a door on the left side and a door on the right side of the bar wall in the entryway.
Alright, you know what? I got an idea, Laren. Do me a favor. And I'm gonna turn into a frog and go in the back and see if I can get some more intel. Can you go in and talk to the guy? Maybe ask him questions about your charm spell and how it works or something?
Yeah. I can.
Whatever do you want to do
Well-
to keep him busy?
Well,
Divide and conquer.
let's talk to the other. Let's. Where are the other? Where's? He's like looking around.
They
Where's
went to a
Wilfred
different
and-
store.
Oh. Should we tell them first, or find out what they're? Let's check in with them. Maybe they have a plan. I might have a plan.
I just want you to keep him busy so I can get in the back room and look around.
Well, if I know which one is the back room, I can probably get back there without anybody seeing me.
Well, I can get back there without anybody being the wiser because I'm just one of 100 frogs in the room.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, okay. I mean, then...
I mean, I could turn into a fly as well, but then that's probably more dangerous.
Probably.
A little.
What did you have in mind?
Well, I mean... I don't know. Let's see what the other guys think.
Okay. Where
Let's
are they?
find them. I don't know.
Well,
Around
I don't
the other
know
shops, you
either.
said.
Well, yeah,
Well, let's
but I
look-
don't. Okay.
Let's look in the other shops.
Okay.
Or I'll just shout out, Wilfred! Willie!
Would we hear them?
Ancy!
Yeah, you'd hear them. There's not a whole lot of noise in the shops that you're in.
Sorry about the earlier problems, by the way. Oh, I'll be right back. Hold on a sec. And I put the things down on the table and then go out and open the door. Lauren?
Hey, Laren. And, we just wonder where you were.
In here?
Oh, okay. Cool. Did you find anything cool in there?
Yeah, a lot of cool stuff. Come on.
Okay. Well, before you go in, Zeta thinks there was something weird in the back of that other shop, and she wants to go look. She wants to go back and look. She says
Yeah,
she's gonna
something's
turn into a
sketchy.
frog and go look.
Something sketchy back there, and I just figure if I turn into a frog, I'm just one of many. I don't think
Okay,
anyone
but
will
what do
notice
you want
me.
me to do?
I don't know. Laren wanted to come over and tell you. I don't know. Laren?
Well, I can't turn into a frog, and I mean, I could fight somebody. If that's what you.
Personally, I would just like you and Laren to just talk to the guy and distract him so he's not frog counting.
All right, but we'll have to come back to this store. It's got a lot of neat stuff in here.
Okay.
I'm gonna go in real quick and ask her, hey, can you hold on to these things? I'm still really interested in both.
Sure, I can set him over on the counter.
Thanks, I appreciate it. My friends need me, and you gotta help your friends in need.
Of course.
Huh?
I'll just keep looking for my glasses while you're there.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye out for your glasses. And I'm gonna head out.
Well, I could probably go with you, Zeta.
And there, yeah, I just want someone to talk to the guy. That's all.
Question, when I Misty Step, because I don't know if you used a different type of Misty Step before, but if I'm, like, let's say if Zeta's a frog and I'm holding the frog, can I Misty Step with Zeta?
Yeah. Misty Step, you can, the spell itself says it's only you, but the range is self. So it's anyone sharing a space with you. For example, if you're carrying somebody.
And frogs are that should just be something little, so.
And I could do the same thing
Yeah.
with invisibility. Like if she's in my pocket or something, I go invisible. As long as she's still on my person, she'll be invisible, right? If she moves away from me, she'll. I can sneak us both in, and I can even get us through a door without opening it, probably, if it has a keyhole.
Well, the frogs are coming in and out as they please. I should just be able to hop right in there.
Okay, but how do you open a door?
As I said, the frogs are going in and out of the back as they please.
Oh. Okay. All right. Well.
So I can just turn into a frog and just hop in there to go pretend I'm gonna go eat some flies like all the other 100 frogs around here.
All right. And if you do that, and if for some reason like you need help, you can always come back and I can try the other thing.
Okay. We just need someone to talk to the guy, so he's not counting frogs.
Well, he seemed kind of like busy
I reluctantly volunteer.
When we went in there, he seemed pretty involved in what he was doing anyway.
Well, we've got a volunteer, so that's what we're gonna do. So Wilfred, can you just go and talk to the guy?
Sure.
Just for a second,
Right
out of
now?
character,
Mm-hmm.
I really bet that the sentence, "someone distract him so he isn't counting frogs," was not something anyone expected to say today.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the first time I've ever said that in my whole life, yes.
So, I guess I go in and I want to ask him about how he got his hair in such fabulous fashion. So my friend told me, yeah, it's great. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen hair like this before. Super unique. I like it.
Well, I made a dye for it. You looking for some dyes, are you?
Maybe. I mean, I've always wanted to have gold-colored hair. That'd be awesome.
Oh, I could do gold. It's
Yeah.
not too tough.
Yeah, if you haven't noticed, I've gone gray, pretty early. I think it's a genetic thing. And while I'm saying this, you guys better hurry up because I don't know what else to say to him.
I'm all meanwhile. So I'm going to squint my face and concentrate on frog shape. Because it's probably been a few years since I frog shaped. But I probably did it a ton when I was little.
It's been a little while.
But I probably did it a lot as a kid. Little frogs and lizards and mice and critters all over the place I would have changed into. But yeah. She squints to bring back her childhood and slips right into frog shape. Okay, so assuming that was like outside and hidden. Oh wait, I'm gonna assume that was hidden. We were like, I didn't do that in the middle of this, the area.
Yeah, you did it from outside and then hopped in.
Yeah, so I'm gonna hop in the door while Wilfred's talking.
I think I would actually like a crimson or like a red, because I think red hair would look good on me. What do you?
Certainly intimidating.
No.
It's been a long, long time for it. But used to be a day that Dragon warriors would all be dyeing their hair red.
It's a nice
Sea
color.
dwarves, anyways.
Oh, sea dwarves. Tell me more. Say that. You better hurry. You better
So
go.
yeah, well, let's assume I'm already working my way around the room, trying to maybe, slowly get through the little, not slowly, but, slickly get through the bushes to make my way towards the back door. You said there's lots of plants everywhere that are hidden, so a frog could sneak around in those, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And she looks for an entrance to the back room, where all the other frogs are going.
there's doors that are, like I said, on either side of the room. But at the same time, they're not open. Um, it seems like most of the frogs are either waiting for flies to come out, or the really small ones are going in by hopping and squeezing under the door.
So, as a frog, can I talk to the little ones?
You can talk to a little frog if you want, yeah?
But I'm
Only-
gonna get no info anyway, so.
No, your talk to animals spell is also over too.
Oh, right. But as a frog, I couldn't talk to another animal that doesn't work?
You could talk to them, but you wouldn't be able to understand them.
Gotcha. Okay. Shit, I just assumed that the frogs were coming in and out of the back, but they're just getting the flies that sneak out.
You can probably squeeze under the door, but it will definitely be a little tight because you didn't plan ahead for going under the door.
No, I should have picked the tiniest frog.
But there's more than one door. Is it obvious which one is the one she wants to go through, or
Not really.
can she sense where the
Based on the way
flies
that
are?
the front room is laid out, though, you would think it's probably just one large room behind this one.
Both doors lead to it, maybe?
Probably.
I want to try to squeeze under the door.
Okay.
I mean, I think even if I'm noticed, big frogs probably, like teen frogs that are just grown, probably try to still get under the door all the time, so.
Laren's
Won't be weird.
standing like kind of at the door to the shop, maybe just outside and watching.
Mhm.
Just kind of watching like where Zeta is and where she's trying to keep track of her, if he can, just to see what she's doing.
I'm gonna say just roll me a straight d20 to see just randomly how big your frog is.
That's Zeta. That's you.
Yeah, I'm just slow.
Okay. So, you ended up being like relatively early adolescent kind of size frog. So it's a bit of a tight squeeze, but you hop up to the door and then lay flat on your belly and kick and wiggle your hind legs until you manage to squeeze under to the other side.
Lots of leg flopping.
The back room isn't so lit up as the front. And you can see on the far back wall, there's no windows or anything, so back here it's pretty dark. But there is a candle burning on a table near the door. Without the fire burning in the front room, though, it smells pretty vile back here, like something is rotting badly.
I want to
Laren,
go towards the smell.
even though they said not to, Laren is kind of overcome by curiosity, so I cast invisibility on myself, and then I go attempt to quietly walk to the door that Zeta, where I saw the frog crawl under or whatever, or if I saw that, assuming I saw her, and then does it have a keyhole? Like some kind of keyhole
yeah,
or
it
a
does.
crack in the door or something I can see to the other side and Misty step through the door. Or to the other side.
Okay.
Ooh.
So I need you to roll me a stealth check.
To see if I'm quiet when I walk in.
That's part of it. The other part is
okay.
the Misty Step.
Oops, wrong. Hold on.
And Wilfred, I'd also like a persuasion check just to see how enraptured you have Dury.
Sure. Wait, persuasion?
Mm-hmm.
Eh.
So you don't have him, like, super enwrapped in what you're saying, but enough that there's a brief flash of red smoke off to the side near the door that you're not really sure where it came from. And then Zeta, you see the same flash of red smoke. And Laren is standing, like, right in front of you.
Actually, wouldn't I still be invisible or no?
Nope, you cast a spell.
Oh, okay.
Rivet.
There's this flash of red smoke, and the smoke just kind of dissipates really quickly. But Laren is now standing in the dark room too.
Rivet.
I didn't really think this through. I don't know how to get out of here now. But I don't say that out loud. I thought I could stay invisible, but I didn't think about that. But okay.
So, Laren, the smell is really unpleasant back here, especially standing higher up. It's pretty awful. It's something very, very rotten is back here. So Zeta was hopping to the other side. And as you're drawing up on the nastiest spot where the smell is, you can see there's a couple of planters where the dirt is, it's patches of dirt in the floor that just have a slightly built up lip to keep it from spilling over. And both of them have a huge variety of mushrooms growing out of the dirt. But one of them smells much worse than the other one, and all the fungi growing out of it are, instead of like capped mushrooms, they're very tall, slender, like spire-like fungi instead.
Do I know anything about mushrooms?
Can you roll me a nature check to see how much you know?
Oops, that's advantage.
That's alright. I also have to check because I don't know that much about mushrooms either. So there's kind of like a violet coral-like fungus growing out of the one. It's not the same kind of mushrooms that you ran into before that were so poisonous and dangerous, but maybe a descendant of it.
Oh.
And those tend to grow best where dead bodies are.
I knew there was a body back
in
here.
the dirt.
I just sensed there was a body back here. Of course, the smell gave it away. So, it seems like where's this guy getting this stuff? Doesn't that come from the other world? Or the whatever it's called, the dark world, the dark lands, I forget what it's called.
No, those violet fungus or those violet fungi actually were growing naturally in the cave system.
Oh, okay. I actually have some of those.
Yeah, you have some spores left over. And this isn't quite the same type of mushroom anyways. It's just similar.
Mhm.
Do frogs dig?
Not really. Some toads do. Just because I've got a bit of a... I found a picture for it. Basically it's a fungus like this is growing
Oh, wow.
closer to the wall in the one dirt bed and growing probably about 4.5 or 5 feet up the wall,
Wow.
especially thick in the corner.
So it's bodies, death, decay.
Who's he killing to feed these things?
What kind of bodies are there in there? Even though out of character.
You actually can't see any bodies, but you definitely smell one.
Yeah, under the dirt, under them. I bet you this is connected with the stuff going on out west. I mean, Ribbit. Do I see anything else looking around?
Looking around... No, not really. It's... Other than the planters, it seems relatively innocuous. There's shelves with potions and ingredients and boxes and stuff on them. Some books here and there. There's a writing desk with a closed journal on it. That's where the candle is.
I don't know how to
And there's
open...
a staircase in the corner leading down.
Alright, I'm gonna use up a wild shape so I can... Because I imagine I can't open up the journal and read it as a frog.
You
No,
can
but
bounce
Lyran
up.
is
You
also
can
in
hop
the room.
up. You can hop up to it and like.
Oh yeah, let
I
me
could
hop up to
probably-
it and like scrape at it with my little paw or flipper or whatever.
Little frog flip,
my-
plop, plop.
Flop, flop, flop. To kind of let him know, open this up and look what's inside there.
Laren tippy toes over to the book and quietly opens up the book.
I'd like Lyran to actually roll me a nature check. Or an arcana. Either one.
Might want to go with
Okay.
Arcana, but
Oh yeah. Oh.
It seems pretty dry. It's basically just a formula book.
Okay, but she can read it. Zeta can maybe read it or no? I can open
Zeta
it. She
can read it as well.
Oh yeah, now that
You
it's
can roll a
open,
nature check to read it if you want.
please.
The DC's gonna be a little higher though, because you're reading at a different pace from Lyran as he flips through. No, unfortunately, it looks pretty much the same to you, an innocent formula book.
You say there's a staircase that leads down?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I missed that.
Yeah, I wanna go down the staircase.
I'm hopping off the desk to the chair to the floor and follow him.
At the bottom of the stairs, they go down about one level. There's another locked door there.
Can I squeeze under it?
This one, no, you wouldn't be able to. This is more like an external, this is like an outside door. Where the one you slipped under before was an inside door, it kind of sits a little higher up.
Right.
Well, Laren thinks, not saying out loud, he thinks like this might be a good way for him to try to get out, so he's not seen, maybe. But anyway, if it's locked, he tries the door to see if you said it's locked.
I could, like, turn into a different shape that'll fit through the keyhole, and then, but then we could be trapped in a second antechamber instead of actually having an exit.
You guys got way too curious for your own good.
Yeah, I think honest, Laren is just he tippy-toes back to the door that we came through, and then just like kind of like beside the door, he just kind of waiting there, waiting to see what Zeta, if she wants to do anything else in here.
I don't see a key anywhere.
Nope. You'd have to assume that, like most dwarven homes, the top level is kind of a welcoming area, an entertaining space, or a shop. And then the downstairs is the private residence.
Okay.
Meanwhile, back at the front. So, how long did you say this crimson dye would last? I might want to buy a couple if it doesn't last very.
Oh, the dye lasts quite a while there. It'll be at least 4 or 5 months.
4 or 5 months? Oh, that sounds amazing.
The problem there is your hair growing up from underneath.
Are there any
Growing up from
windows in
underneath,
here?
You're gonna start getting the regular color again.
Oh, I see.
There are no windows in the back room, no.
I'm
You
still
would assume
very.
since he's growing mushrooms back here, he doesn't want light. So it's just the one candle that's lighting the whole room.
Alright, we can go back to them.
This
I'm
is
still
Laren, and he's
super-
walking around in the room.
I can completely imagine that.
Like, whoop, 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 whoop.
Little Zeta Frog's just shaking her little frog head.
So what are you guys? What's the game plan, guys?
I have nothing left I can do, so I guess my little frog self's gonna.
You know that the smell is strongest from under the purple mushrooms, but you didn't dig it up or try to check underneath.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm
That's
gonna go
about the
over.
only thing that hasn't been exhausted.
I'm gonna go over the mushrooms and paw at it to let him know that I want him
Well, you
to
can probably
get some mushrooms and dig in the dirt.
you could probably crawl under it, right, into the dirt, because
I can't dig, so I'm gonna paw at it and ask you to do it.
Laren like tiptoes over to you and isn't really sure what you're trying to ask, but
I'm pawing at the mushrooms, basically.
I'll pick up
Pawing
on
at the dirt, though, Zeta?
Yeah, pawing in the dirt.
you notice as you're on top of it that the dirt is shifting a little bit. And pulling at it, you pull back just enough that a maggot comes up from underneath.
I learned Tippy Toes back
Big
to the
fat
door,
white
away
maggot
from
that
the.
just comes up and rolls around beside you in the dirt.
Aaron
I
does
can't
like
help
a nope,
but
nope,
imagine.
and Tippy Toes back to the door.
I can't help but imagine, and this is probably going to go badly, but little Zeta is a frog right now. And sometimes her animal side takes over. So I think her little frog tongue is going to go boop and grab the maggot.
Ew.
You've eaten maggots before, actually. They're actually really good for you when you live in the woods for so long.
Right?
Doesn't taste the best. You've been treating yourself to some really nice food recently.
But my frog taste
But
buds
it's...
aren't offended.
No. It's just... On your palate, it's kind of like a bland meal to you.
Can I paw at it a little more?
Yeah, you can tell that there are actually quite a few maggots under the soil. Based on the way that you can feel it kind of shift here and there. There are less flies than you were expecting back here, but given that it's a breeding ground and there's tons and tons and tons of frogs, they've probably
Right.
been eating any flies that actually come out.
Right, all the baby flies get eaten like stat. Alright, well, I guess I know all I need to know. Now, that's not true. Now, little Zeta Frog looks over at her companion here. Actually, I wouldn't know that he can't get out, so I'm just gonna head towards the door. And I'm gonna paw at it and look back at him. Like, let's go.
I'm gonna go over to like the desk or whatever and knock something out. Is there like, as you said, there's like a candle?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to knock over the candle and make some noise, and then cast invisibility again. Like try to make a loud noise that I know that they would
Okay.
hear. And then cast invisibility again, and then kind of like tippy toe over by the door, but not in a way where somebody walking through would bump into me, but just kind of to the side, you know, by the door, and wait.
Oh my gosh. You
I'm
rolled
gonna
a natural one on perception. So,
But
Larry knocks
Wilfred
over
can
the
roll
candle.
Wilfred can roll perception, right? Yeah.
Can I roll?
Mhm.
Perception, let's see.
So you bat over the candle and it hits the floor. It kind of rolls across the floor a little bit, dripping hot. And Wilfred, you hear this kind of really quiet little from
Thump.
behind the door.
I'm just gonna.
Well, I wanted to make a loud noise on purpose, so like if
There's
like
not really
knocking over the
anything that
candle
would-
isn't gonna be loud, then okay.
It's if you knock something over like throwing the book off the table, it would be loud. But it would be really, really obvious that someone else was back here.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Somebody other than a frog.
Did I hear something back there?
You said it would.
I thought I heard. I thought I heard a
He
thump
looks around
back
at
there.
the frogs. Must be another little frogs back there eating some flies or something.
Hmm. So tell me, are the dyes in the back?
No, I keep most of them out here. All the
How much-
ingredients and such.
How much would a crimson dye cost?
Depends a little bit. You looking for the looking for the Uruk type bomb, or are you just looking for something more fancy up for the night?
Or a Kai one, battle.
The Uruk, yeah, I get you. Oh, 36 gold. That'll be enough for all your head. Probably have a little bit left over.
Ooh. So how much did he say it cost again?
6 gold.
I will take one, and I give him a platinum.
Whew. That's quite a tip there. Thank you muchly.
He said 10 gold, right?
6.
Oh, 6? Oh, I have 6 gold. Could we retcon that? Sorry, I thought you said 10.
Yeah.
So yeah, hand over the 6. I can't wait. I hope my hair looks just as good as yours.
No, I don't know about that. But he'll still look pretty darn sharp.
Thank you, thank you.
So Wilfred unwittingly kept his attention up front, and he isn't going out back.
Great.
Sorry. I don't know what's going on back there.
I'll knock like the book off the. I'll try to make another noise. I can still do it with I'm
Okay.
invisible as long as I'm not attacking or casting a spell, right?
Mhm.
Seeing that nobody's
then
coming
you
back
say-
here, I'll knock something else over and then like quickly back to my spot by the door, hiding.
So the book falls down, and there's a loud boop. This time he definitely hears it. Yeah, here's your die. I'm gonna just go back and check there.
Sure. And I am like
And Zeta jumps on the
putting a
desk.
hand.
Oh,
Go
sorry.
ahead.
Go ahead.
I'm like getting ready to knock this guy out, because if he sees my friends back there, it's not gonna look.
Well, remember,
So
one's a
he-
frog and one's invisible as far as you know.
Mm-hmm.
So we should be fine.
Yeah, but
He
I
sticks
don't
the
know.
key in the lock, opens up the door, and looks inside. Oh, what the? He immediately bends down and picks up the candle so that it doesn't go lighting anything on fire.
If there's room, I want to try to like sneak behind him and through the doorway while
Give
it's
me
open.
a stealth check, because it's pretty snug, but there's enough space.
Let's see. Oh.
All right. Well, can I like?
So,
Earlier, I was trying to mention that when he came in the door, maybe my frog self could have like knocked something over. I was thinking about maybe like jumping on his chair or bumping his chair or making it look like it was me.
If I touch him or bump him when I'm going by, then I'm just gonna panic and run. But I still staying invisible.
So you're running through the door,
uh,
but I can't see you, so I don't know what's happening. Okay, never mind.
so Ansel tries to, Liren tries to turn sideways and hop through the space, but it's at the same time that Barry is bending over to pick up the candle, so he kind of sticks his butt first out at you. And you bounce off his butt cheek as you slip through the door and immediately take off running. And
Okay.
he is startled and jumps up. I have to roll his perception because, Wilfred, you said you were sneaking up on him?
No, I wasn't sneaking up on him, but I was like putting a hand on my warhammer just in case he like shouted. So I would have just rushed him and then hit him on the head. So I'm like near the counter still.
Because he might have genuinely thought you smacked him on the butt, depending on how that roll went. gets up and he looks around and he's just visibly confused holding this candle.
You're right
What?
there?
Something just hit me. What the heck is going on back here?
I don't know. I mean, I didn't see it.
He sees you on the desk, Zeta, and goes to swat at you right away.
Zeta Frog scrambles, attempts to knock something else over to take the credit for things falling. Maybe like to push a pen or something or whatever's nearby off the desk as she like bolts for the door. She tries to be a clumsy frog. To take.
So, when you jump, you're kind of perched right next to the inkwell.
Oh.
So you jump, and it's sitting on this angled surface already, so it slides a little bit to the side and then tips over backwards and rolls all the way down the desk. And it just spills ink all over the place, and you bounce right over his arm and out of the back room. And he immediately just goes to cursing and pounds his fist on the desk and sits to cleaning up as quickly as he can, but you best just get out here for now. I'm gonna be... I got a mess to clean up now.
Sure.
Shut it down on your way out.
No problem. And I'm gonna take a quick glance in there and see if I do it. As I'm like
If you
turning
don't see
around,
what?
I'm gonna take a quick glance into the room because I imagine there's a little bit of light in there now, and I wanted to see if I see anything before turning away and walking away.
You see some shelves and the mushrooms at the very back. There's a bit of a hint of rotting smell, but it's mostly overpowered by the alchemical ingredients up front.
Alrighty, well, I'll be back. And I just go and just close the door right after myself.
And I zip through that door right with him.
And we're actually past the end of our time.
Yeah. So just a quick recap. She said that she didn't want to sell the magic stuff because she wasn't sure how much they cost.
No, she said that she didn't know how much to charge since she doesn't know what it actually does.
I see.
She knows how much she spent before, but not how much it's actually worth.
I see. I'll probably go talk to her later about that, but we gotta go see Luthien and regroup. Sorry, by the way, Wolf. We kind of stole the show that time.
He's probably already fell asleep.
Probably, poor guy. But I wasn't expecting that to happen.
Adventure.
Tables.
Nah.
I don't think we found anything back there, but it was fun to just.
We found
snoop around.
bodies, dead
I was
bodies.
gonna say, you found probably a dead body.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
but
the
I
deal.
mean, it could just be his dead wife or something that's buried down there.
Wow.
How is that okay? What part of that's okay?
Yeah, well, I mean, what if she just passed away naturally or something, and he buried her back there?
That's
don't know.
also awful.
Yeah, he
Not if she was
would
an
have been
alchemist
burying
and
his
asked
wife
for it.
in a planter and growing mushrooms with her corpse.
Right.
Gross.
It's different if he had some even small garden in the back and under a tree maybe, but not under some toxic mushrooms in his basement.
I mean, do you think we should tell somebody?
Yes, it's pretty fresh too. By the size of the maggots. It's no wonder why there's 1,000 frogs around here. There would be 1,000 flies too if it wasn't for them.
What if we just tell him we know his secret, and if he doesn't keep if he doesn't give us a free potion, we'll tell someone.
Wow, blackmail. Nice.
I don't
I'm
know
actually
about
really
that.
surprised that no one tried to steal from either store.
Laren's not really a thief. Remy definitely would have tried to steal shit, but
That's not cool. It's not cool to
Laren can
steal
just go
from.
invisible, so stealing would be easy for him, but he doesn't really do that.
I
The
think
blackmail is probably not really his style either, so I don't know if he would have even suggested that,
it's
but
definitely not.
I'm okay
Zeta's
with
style.
killing enemies and stealing their stuff, but taking from old ladies, that's not cool. And she needs her glasses, you know? I mean, come on, that's not
Which I'm
that's not
still
nice.
looking for over here.
Are you still looking for those glasses?
It's
Yes,
gonna
I
be
said it
another
before
week.
you guys left. I was like,
Yeah, he did.
Wow. Does he find them after spending probably about an hour, half an hour searching?
I don't think we would have been in there that long, probably like 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's something like 10 minutes.
Ah.
Oh my gosh, that shop rolled so many weird items and so many really crazy good items.
the magic shop we're in?
The
Yeah.
other shop that you guys went to, right?
Yeah,
The one I'm
but
in.
Right. So
we
I
can always
get lost
visit it
in
again.
the murder basement.
Laren doesn't
the
have any
puzzle
money,
murder
so
basement.
Oh,
I
what
can't
about
wait to spend some money in here.
what
and
about
he's
the
not
other shop?
and he doesn't steal, so
What about that other shop that caught our notice? Because there was like 3 or 4 shops.
There were 4 shops, but you never got to the other 2.
Ah, we'll probably get to the other 2
Yeah,
later.
we'll go the other 2 after if we don't get kicked out of town anyway.
I mean, we all gotta go to this magic shop because it's got some cool stuff in there.
I called dibs since I've been in here the longest.
I mean you
What'd
could always tell Luthien about it. He'll probably want to go there, you know.
Oh yeah, he wanted to find one of these stores. He just didn't find one. But what did you find,
We'll check it out though.
Ansel?
I don't think I found anything yet. Oh wait, I found that bag of scrolls. I don't know if that came from in here or outside.
It's probably the store, yeah, the shop. But yeah, I mean, we probably should go there and then these other 2 shops after bringing loot. But that'll probably have to wait till next time.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to
What an interesting session, I must admit.